Stop it. I will turn this bus around. Don't make me do this. We are doing a sound check, so give me a second here. I gotta hear myself talk.
Well, it's a sound check. It's not that bad.
Give me a second here. I gotta hear myself talk.
Well, it's a sound check. It's not that bad. Well, it's a sound check. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Let that repeat 100 times. That'd be great. Alright, so that sounds good. We're gonna get started here. As soon as I open up Notepad and all that good stuff, and we'll get right into this. By the way, welcome to Chaotic Colonel Streaming. I'm your DM, Starwin. Joining me are a bunch of unlucky adventurers, or lucky, who knows, that have to put up with me today. And I apologize.
I have multiple points into luck.
He's multiple points into luck because he has to deal with me. Just so he can make it worse for me. That's why he did that. Alright, so here we go. No, that's not it. That's it. So, joining me, we have Bar Willowhollow, the halfling mastermind. Bar, that's why we were shopping. I'm busy now. I know. Alright, close my door. Close my door. I'm busy. Thank you. Damn. Bar Willowhollow, you heard him. Gideon Meadowlake, the halfling barbarian.
Hello.
Ryder, the halfling druid circle of the forest.
Hello.
Then we got this Freya chick who thinks she's all big and bad. I mean, the dragonborn druid circle of the moon. So,
And my tapper.
yeah, so here we go. After the fight pit, Freya was confronted by a soon-to-be stinky dragonborn. Words about becoming the white dragon avatar were had. A tense confrontation surrounded them while they were all, you guys all went into the stands getting ready for a fight in case something broke out. It managed to stay civil for the most part. After carefully navigating the conversation, they then return to the fight pit with the winnings as Ragnar Savage gets whacked by a skull thrown from the stands. The group starts talking with Ragnar and Elabith about a circuit as soon as the fight pit in Shandora is open, and then they had a trip back to town, where upon the way they ran into a gnome riding a nightmare named Eric. No, the gnome was named Eric, not the nightmare. They soon made camp at the crossroads, where most of the party went out hunting and ran into a pack of large hyenas. They quickly dispatched them and skin-carved what is needed, and you pretty much were returning to camp at that point. And while they were out hunting, if you wanted a moment, Bar, you can sit there and talk to Eric if you want it. Otherwise, we'll just have them come on back.
So, you offer silver or Sylvan?
Yes, Silver, Smithers Spawn.
I actually have a one of his inventions that he's letting me try out.
Oh, which one's that? I'm trying to remember his voice. I think it was kind of chippy.
I'm gonna take off my glove and kind of reach inside there and show him the gem.
Do you hand it to him to look at, or?
No, I don't hand it.
Oh, okay.
But
So
I
he's
take
just.
it out to show it.
All right, so he's gonna do like a perception or something on it. We'll see what he gets here. Oh, that looks nice. He's in trance. He's like, "What's it do? What's it do?" Because I know a lot of things do stuff, and this here is just a gem. It looks nice, but what does it do?
It allows any ordinary person to do magic.
Really?
And
Can I see?
I will sleight of hand taking out a bunch of poison ingredients in a flask, just so the poison ingredients aren't seen.
Okay.
And I will cast on the. Yeah.
Are you doing like a
I'm
poison
going to make
splash?
No, I'm just making poison in front of him.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're basically taking it out of the vial by using the crystal?
Yeah.
Where do you want it, though? Like, where's it going?
No, I'm making poison with ingredients.
Oh, okay, so you're actually making the... Alright, well then roll me that alchemist table. Or sleight of hand, because you wouldn't do it sneakily. Alright, and I'll roll him a quick perception. I'll give him 5. He's wise, but he's dumb. Oh, wow, that's a natural one. Anyway, go ahead and make an alchemist kit check now. Well...
Yeah, I'm doing a lucky.
Okay, good boy. He's doing a lucky to impress a gnome.
It's better.
Yeah.
I have lucky points for the day that's about to restart.
Yeah. So you make a basic potion of poison, 2 doses, 1d6 for your knowledge there. And he's like, Ooh, that is so cool. That's awesome. That's great. Smithers Mod makes all kinds of interesting things. And I pray the stream isn't messing up.
I think that's going to be until I get back. Just something to kill time.
Alright, so you just, they're like, ta-da. Alright. And with that, like, you guys, I can't remember the checks, how they went, but I'm pretty sure you have the inventory items for it. But, you know, you bring back what you carved, you bring back everything you skinned. And, yeah, you see Eric and Bar just kind of, like, chatting up about the crystal he has. What do you guys want to do in camp?
Huh.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna sit my big ass next to Bar.
Plop.
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 Hello? How did that go?
Hi. Great. Spider didn't
We
die.
found hyenas.
It was
I'm
close, though.
alive.
It was very close.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just
So
kidding.
is Gideon bringing back hyenas? Or is...
I came back with everyone else. I said, we found hyenas.
Yeah, they don't have the
Is
animals.
anyone carrying the hunt?
No, they carved it in the field.
Okay, so that didn't need... Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you basically,
Process.
yeah, you see them bringing back, like, what, meats and stuff from it? Like,
I chucked the hides in my magical bag of holding. But
yeah, so he's got the hides, and then they got, I think, Lexi or Freya
I had
and
three
Ryder.
pint
I had
meats.
given you my 3 that I got.
Alright.
I think you have 6.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Daphne. Alrighty. What's Daphne? Don't mind me. Continue your conversation. But yeah, that's what you see.
So Bar, are you hungry?
Just a little.
I hand over my meat.
So,
There you go.
here's just some raw meat.
Okay.
I gave you 3. So I'm back at 6. Or back at 3.
Alright, thank you. I'll be sure to start a fire. Did we collect firewood last session? I forget.
No.
I imagine you had a campfire, like, you know, you had to set that up beforehand. And you're at you're at the crossroads, and there's a lot of fire pits that are pre-made because people just kind of leave them here at the crossroads.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did have a fire pit.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to start lighting a fire.
All right. So you light a fire, and Fizzer's kind of like going around looking for wood to add to it. You know, doing his own little survival. And what else do you guys want to do?
I think
I'm
I
looking.
will go with Fizzer.
Okay, well, I was sitting next to you, but then Freya just walked off.
So Freya, why don't you make a survival check?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. So, okay, this is what happens. You see Fizzer, like, looking high and low for these branches to, like, carry over, and there's several on the ground, but he just ain't looking. I don't see any branches we can use for firewood, Freya. And you're, like, pointing down, you're like, what's this? And there's, like, several branches he could be picking up.
What's this, Fizzer?
Huh?
I gotta tap my talon on it.
Oh! I don't know why I didn't see that. Can't be because I rolled a natural 1. I don't even think that was a natural
Not
1.
that Viscer's aware of game mechanics.
No. No, that was a 2. Yeah, but he rolled pretty shitty. So he's like starting to gather up this firewood for you guys and everything. So that was my little thing with him. So Freya, everything
Yes, sir.
okay?
I could help.
Yeah, and he's
Everything's fine.
alright.
Do you need help with packing some of that?
Yeah, he'll share his load with you. Sure, you take this, and you can't help but feel like you took 3/4 of the load.
I'll just take it off, Fizzer.
Okay. Oh. And he just carries his glaive on his shoulders and just kind of walks back like he's protecting you. But yeah, you come back with
Come
more
back, and I set the firewood next to bar,
Mm-hmm.
and then I plop down. I done my work.
Job's done. So, yeah, bar, you finished building the fire. They brought you extra firewood to feed it, and you're pretty much building your spit to like cook the meat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later on, guys, I would kind of like to talk to you in like a secluded space. That way, I know nobody's listening.
Oh, I don't hear a
Is
thing,
anyone
dear.
around us?
Yeah, there's Eric. I'm all ears. What do you got to say?
Nothing at the moment.
Visitor.
I'll wait.
Yeah, visitor like comes up to Eric. It's a dragon thing. You wouldn't understand.
Do it till I have true clothing more, which I can't get.
All right, so
after making the fire, I'm going to start cooking these 3 pieces of meat.
yeah, so you're cooking the meat.
I'll throw in my 3 pieces too.
All right. Well, you know,
Might as well cook it all just so it doesn't go bad so quick.
exactly. Why not? So you're cooking up all this meat and everything. Everything's fine. So just give me an idea of how the watch order is going to go, and you can have a meal before we go into watch if you want. Who wants first?
I'll take first. I'll take first watch.
Who wants second?
Could I take watch with Freya?
Possibly. I got to see how it's divided up first. Who wants second and third? And
Oh yeah, that's a
I'll
good point.
take second.
I
So I
mean,
usually end up with last myself.
the visitor will take third, and that way you can be with Freya. Okay.
Yeah, I trust Visor.
So, but does he trust you? That's the thing. You guys want to have a conversation while you're eating, or do you want to just go right into the watch?
If Ryder wants to just, yeah, I have to help Ryder read.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, I guess that's why we're going to start the watch, or... Yeah, I'm just offering a chance for any other events if you guys need to talk about it. So, first watch, I need you both to make your own perception checks.
Okay. Cheese has advantage. 'Cause,
Yep, roll the eyes.
where is my god darn perception? There.
Underneath persuasion.
Wow.
Good thing you chose somebody else to be on watch with.
You're plus 13.
Alright, so is there anything going on your watch while you guys are together? We'll go ahead and let you have a conversation. I'll show you the resolve at the end.
Well,
So tell me, Ryder, what made you want to read?
Well, I know a lot of history is in books, and I can't read. So, and I want to learn about certain things.
Well, that's my
Curiousness.
Yeah.
I see.
Plus, I think it's about time that I actually, can actually read the signs of the places I go into.
True.
Especially to be able to read them caution signs. It says, "Do not drop a torch in here."
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, that's that too.
But yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm just coming up with stuff here.
Freya's just still kind of I guess, looking around to make sure nobody's around.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I'm just like, okay, so what does this mean?
Yeah, so, yeah, you're trying to teach them, and I guess we need to make a intelligence check for both of you. To see how well she's teaching you, and then to see how well you're retaining.
23.
Well, she's a good teacher. Let's see how well you...
Are you sick? I rolled a natural 2.
There
Not
was...
even a natural 1. Couldn't
Yeah.
even give me...
No, so there was a failure, and she's teaching you in the calmest of voices, and you want to get this. You're like feeling so bad that you're not understanding it, and you're just frustrated by the time the end of the lesson comes. And I guess like Freya, you could like offer him words of encouragement, like don't worry, you can't learn it all at once or something to that effect. I mean,
It takes time. This is your first time, and it's gonna be like a lot of mistakes have
It was an
or will be
intelligence
made. I learned from a very, very, very young age to breed.
You see the breed?
I said read.
Oh.
Read.
Your mind out of the gutter, you creep.
That's what I heard.
Alright, and for the most part, your watch comes to a close with nothing to report. Many people are in like separate camps, like having their own watches, and you know, every now and then you kind of wave to them, they wave back, just kind of confirming that, hey, we're watching things over here in case something comes up.
Yeah.
So, other than that, you're free to wake up whoever's second.
Who is that?
Bar is second, right?
Yeah.
You can wake up whoever you
Bar,
want.
time to get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I will.
You what? You roll over?
I'll wake up.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Mara's up for his watch now. And
Sorry, I just kind of woke up too.
yeah. Alright, well then why don't you roll me that perception and we'll see what happens. As those two go to bed. Not bad, not bad. You know the drill. You know what hour it is, right?
Of course.
It's the twilight hour. And that very same glow that happens in the north. Like, you've been here before, and you've seen this very same glow. Matter of fact, I think one of you got a horse from this situation once? And a carriage? Because there was an abandoned carriage that you guys found because you went to investigate, like you were heading that direction.
Oh, because it ran violently toward our
that's
camp.
right. Yeah. So, yeah, so, you know, the spooky things are going on. So you can see the white light that's up on the northern end of the road, and you can hear people talking in other camps, like, what is that? Like, some people haven't seen it before.
Point, I ignored.
Yeah, and people like you and some other people who have seen it, they're like, yeah, it's an unnatural occurrence, but still, it's something we're used to by now. Your watch kind of goes on, and then by the time your watch comes to a close, the lights as well die out.
Alright. I'll wake up Visitor. Kick him and wake him up.
Ow!
I will go back to bed.
My back hurts. What the hell time? Bart, what the hell? Oh, you're going to bed. Do you want to keep watch, Visitor? Yes. Okay. Alright, so Visitor gets up and he starts doing his little military stance, walking around all proudly with his glaive in his hand. And I will roll his perception to see how well he does for his watch.
Oh, better than a 2.
He did. It's about average.
Okay.
He gets distracted by people who were kind of like laughing, and he's like, what are they laughing about? And he kind of like goes over to other camps and just kind of looks from the shadows, just trying to listen in. So he's just basically eavesdropping on other camps to make sure everything's alright. Huh, that was pretty funny. Oh, my watch. And he comes back, and he wakes up, Gideon. Hey, Gideon.
Are we done already?
Yeah, he didn't have nothing to report. Yeah, his 2 hours went over. Everything's pretty smooth so far. You're up, buddy. And he tags you in, and he goes to bed. And,
Tagged in.
Yep, go ahead and roll your perception. And is there anything you want to do while on watch?
Nothing's safe, so no.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this here night with all these people here watching your backs and you watching theirs, goes by without any incident. The morning comes, and the day is now everybody's, as it starts to turn to be about, what, 7 or 8 in the morning right now?
Probably. Your world.
Mm-hmm. I'm just giving you a rough estimate. If you need it exact, you need to know.
Yes, I need exact.
No, you don't get exact. You don't have the feet. But no, it's morning time. Everybody's ready to wake up now.
I stretch out and I give out a slight sleepy still yawn.
Yeah. Is it loud and
And then I crack
boisterous?
my back.
Is it
Yes.
loud and boisterous? It is. You hear Eric fall out of his bedroll. Ah! What the hell was that? That nightmare back? Hey,
There's a
take it easy.
dragon.
Come on. It's just our Dragonborn. Told you, Dragon Kid. Mm-hmm. And with that, you know, you got.
Wake up, eat leftovers, and start getting the wagon ready.
All right. And pretty much, you know, if you guys push it, for the sake of expediency, that you'll be able to get there by nightfall. So, for the perception for today, who wants to lead it?
I think Bar should.
Okay.
You're the one with the robe. It's up to you guys. Anybody
advantage
could.
or
No. No advantage. Well, I don't know if anybody's going to help you on this.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
help.
Alright, go ahead and take it with advantage. Nice. Nice advantage.
Yeah, good.
Let's see.
Man, if only someone had like plus 13 or something.
No.
So, there's a screaming horse that can be heard up ahead, as well as the roaring of something big and wild. And
Yes.
as you get closer, you can see a wounded horse is stuck in the harness of its overturned cart, kicking and screaming in panic and pain. So I'll hide that part for now. There's an owlbear that attacked them. Is fending off an opportunistic pack of wargs. Apparently, they weren't the only one attracted by the loud noise. They are currently busy ripping off fur and feathers from each other, but sooner or rather than later, one of the two parties will give up, and the winner will finish his price. But yeah, you come across this overturned wagon. You can see. Let me see if
I mean,
can-
I'm
pull-
dismounting and hauling ass.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
I'm
too.
going for the horse.
all right, give me a second. I'll pull out
Don't
some
worry,
tokens.
yeah, I
Hopefully.
got the horse, I say.
Oh no, I
as
don't have wargs.
run.
I do have an owlbear though, right? So I got the owlbear.
It's a warg.
I think a warg is from the other book that I wanted to get, but I couldn't. I'm gonna probably go with dire wolves for this. Or let's go with winter wolves. Winter wolves are pretty. So that's an
Oh,
owlbear.
it's a good thing I speak Goblin.
What does that matter?
Don't worry about that.
Well, apparently I am.
Ooh, winter wolves, they're cool.
Yeah, we're gonna replace wolves with winter wolves, something just as tragic. So, let's see here. How can we do this? We'll say they're surrounding this poor owlbear. Poor owlbear. And then we'll move things into hyperactive mode.
Window, go ahead and raise my hood.
I'm gonna move everybody down to the south part of this map. It's pretty much a straightaway. Like, there's hardly any debris or anything that can get in your way. But however you guys want to start. Actually, I will erase the initiative order, and we'll go ahead and roll initiative. Since there's already fighting taking place, you guys will be pretty much... No, that's not what I want to do. I want to delete it. Alright, click your tokens and roll initiative, and I will get things rolling on the other guy's side.
Fizzer?
That wasn't Fizzer.
Oh
That was
shit.
an owl bear.
But here's Fizzer.
I think I'd be separate from the group on Pat's.
No, not bad. Oh, do you have his character sheet or no?
I do.
Alright. Yeah, you can.
I'd probably be
Oh,
going
Start, did
for
we
the-
gain back our health?
Nope. Or yeah, you
Yeah.
had a long rest.
We had a long rest.
Nope.
Everything's back.
Yeah, you do now. Yes. Now you do. Then you, yeah. Just before a session ends. No. And you get half your hit dice back if you had to roll hit die before. So that would put.
So I'm going to be going toward the closest tree line.
Okay, let me get this in descending order here. Well, you'll be going there as. Well, like I said, it's clear. It's totally clear. That's why I didn't even bother going to a tree map. There are no trees near the road at the moment.
Okay, I'm getting behind Freya.
Okay, yeah, that'll
Getting
work. Alright, so basically the owlbear's gonna go ahead and start making an attack on one of these winter wolves. Nope, that's not there. Alright, so the owlbear gets multi-attack. He gets a bite and a claw. Oh, wait, yeah. Claw will miss. Let's see what they have. He has 13 AC. That will hit. He beaks it for 6 piercing damage. And then who's the next? Fizzer? Oh god, I feel like I'm playing this game by myself. I'm sorry, guys.
Not for long, you're not.
Alright. So let me see.
Because as soon as you're through the NPCs, it's just players.
Yeah. Perfect. Fizzer's like, whoa! Boom! And he'll jump up there and go to work. I assume it's okay to kill these, right?
He sees Ryder, so he knows that it's not right.
For
Does
now.
she care that it's not Ryder?
That is a good
Good
question.
point.
Let's see. Alright, so he hits it on that. Oh shit, I hit the number too many times. Hold on. You're not down to 2 HP. Get your ass back here. Meant to hit -7. There we go. Let's see.
Perfect.
And I will say, should he action surge?
I don't think yet.
Yeah, let's hold on that. Alright, yeah, so he'll finish his turn on that. Owlbear went, Fizzer went, Winterwolf turn. Oh, Fizzer, you probably helping this poor Owlbear, so let's see what happens. Winterwolf will... Should I get... someone do odds and even for me, call it.
Say odds.
Odds it is.
Who chimed in first? Because both Frey and I
heard.
said opposite things.
I heard odd. You
Yeah,
go.
I heard.
Alright, so it will try to bite Fizzer instead. I was trying to pick which attack and I wasn't sure which one I wanted. And that will miss because he's at a 16 AC. The other 2 wolves will attack the owlbear. One will do that and one will do this. That bite will
I'm about to
miss.
mosh pit hard.
And the owlbear needs to make a dex saving throw. Yeah. Does he succeed? Oh, he fails. So the wolf exhales a blast of freezing wind in a 15-foot cone. And are taking. I'll go ahead and make it the base damage of 18 to make it faster. And you can hear the owlbear kind of freezing up, and he's like letting out a yelp. And then it is Gideon's turn.
Charging into the melee.
And which one do you want?
I will go ahead and I'm gonna be swinging an advantage flanking with Visser there.
Yeah,
That's a dead sandwich.
that is a dead man sandwich. Off with his head. That's a hit. That's a hit. You know, I should just probably ask you to roll damage. So minus 22.
So 22 on the first hit. And then
21 on the other.
21 on the second hit.
It's 21 on that one. This winter wolf lets out a loud as it kind of like feels the minotaur's pickaxe picking into it, and it's just taking chunks of its flesh. Anything else for your turn?
Winter wolves are cool.
Yeah, this beautiful white fur it had is now bloodied.
They're cool
I'm
because
good
they
for
can
now. I've
actually
moved,
speak common.
I've raged, I've attacked. Like, I'm good.
Alright, and with that, I want to know what Ryder's up to.
So the horse is okay for now, right?
Yeah. Like, there's
The
some...
horses will be fine. Nothing can get to them with me tying them down like this.
Oh no, I was talking about the horse that was.
Yeah.
currently
It's
in
technically,
trouble.
like, it's technically over here somewhere. With the wagon somewhere over here.
Oh well, I was gonna head over.
Yeah, and these
that
things were
way
trying...
anyway.
Like, the owlbear was attacking the wagon, apparently, for the stuff in the back. And then these wolves heard the noise and it came
If you
out
want to
there.
use Pats to mark the wagon,
No, you can...
since he's staying out of combat,
Sure, that'll work.
because he's 5 hit points and these things will eat him alive.
Didn't we give him 8 HP? Or did we not fix that yet?
We had not done that.
Alright, we'll fix that after either the session or later on in the session when nothing's happening.
Yeah, we'll fix it after session. It's easier that way.
Yeah, so Ryder.
I'll move over this way a little bit closer, and I'm gonna do call lightning at 4th level.
And where are you putting this call lighting? Because I'd like to know.
Well, I'm gonna hit at the 5-foot radius, so right here.
Alright, that's fair. I was debating on whether or not I do need to kill you. You managed to sway me not to. Go ahead and do your call lightning and I'll get you dex checks.
Here. What do you mean you're debating on what?
I was wondering where you were going to put it. That's all. Now roll your damage.
Okay.
So, one takes... I'll say 9 points. That'd be nice.
I'm hitting the owlbear too.
You can miss the
We're gonna have some
owlbear.
work in a minute.
You can miss
Wait,
the
are we
owlbear.
helping
If,
the owlbear?
it's up to you. Do you want
I
to help?
am.
Do you want to help
okay,
the owl?
fine. Okay. Well,
This
I'll
is a
take
big
the owlbear.
danger floof, and I like it.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Big
I
Bear
could...
totem, dude.
owlbears are cute.
It's part bear, like me.
Yeah.
It's actually a monstrosity, but I'm going to let things slide. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So, anything else,
Yeah.
Ryder?
Gideon
That's
sees it
nice.
as half bear.
Yeah, that's
That's
fair.
it.
Monstrosity says.
That's fair. That's fair. Bar.
Can I lower my initiative to pass Freya?
So you want me to drop you to a 7?
Yeah.
I can do that, yeah. So Bar chooses to go after Freya. Freya, what do you want to do?
I'll go up here and cast call lightning
And do tell me, where are you
Both,
gonna...
like,
Where...
at 4th. Yeah, I'm going to. Hold on. It's gonna be right there.
Are you sure?
What do you mean I'm not
She
sure?
can do it right here, or
Well, it depends.
Yeah, right
Wherever
here won't
you
hit it.
decide to directly drop it is where it's going to hit. Yeah. It's a 5-foot radius. So if you drop it here, it's going to hit him, him, and him.
Okay.
So if you drop it over here, you can hit the wolf and miss the owlbear. Like if you do it
Yeah.
from
So
here.
right here?
Yeah, right there.
yep.
Okay. I'll drop it there then.
Well,
At
isn't
4th
it?
level?
Yeah, these skill shot druids, I'm telling you. Go for it. And I'll get you that dex check.
What's that? 150% rider's damage?
That's not no. We're both doing higher level casts, so that was
What is that,
You go
27?
to the same higher level.
yeah.
So 27 damage on the one on the bottom, right? Wow.
Spasmodically just flops to the ground.
Yeah, this lightning bolt comes crashing down, hits the ground next to it, plops over into its direction, burns into its fur, and it kind of like yelps really loudly. Then all of a sudden, its eyes kind of lolls backwards as burned flesh can be smelt, and it just kind of plop to the ground. Damn, Freya, you don't mess around. Anything else for your
Not
turn?
with my lightning. Nope, I'm good.
Got a bonus action if you want to change shape. Up to you.
Is the owlbear, is it hurt?
It's a monstrosity.
Yeah, it has been hurt a little bit. Like it's
Can I cast Healing Word on it?
I don't think we need to go that far with it.
Yeah.
I want to see what it does after we're clear of other enemies.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, you start to cast Healing Word, and they're like, no, wait! Alright, Bard, now it's your turn.
I'm going to run it behind Freya. Or actually, on the way to Freya, I'm going to fire an arrow against the wolf above Gideon.
Alright. That will hit. For a total of 22.
Me too, and I will keep heading back behind Freya, and I'm going to use her as stealth.
Go
I'm
for
going
it.
to
She is pretty big, and her tail's probably blocking the view of your legs, so go for it.
It's a thing that halflings can do. Hide
24.
behind bigger people.
So, that's your turn,
Gideon,
right?
not hide.
24, and you have to roll disadvantage on looking for me.
I don't feel like it. Like, there's too much going on up here. I don't even think they're gonna bother.
I don't think they care.
They're nowhere near you, so it's not gonna be a problem. I mean, here, hold on. Has a passive perception of 13. Rolls a 13. No, I don't see you. So the owlbear will continue attacking the wolf in front of it. Oh, owlbear!
Yeah, get that.
Ooh, ooh, no. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no, that's not bad. And the other one hits as well. Oh, wow. Kill it. Kill it! Oh, so close, you poor owlbear. You almost had it. But you see this owlbear just start tearing its beak into it, and then all of a sudden a claw comes over there and clobbers the hell out of this white wolf's head, and it's like lunging for a moment, like it's like dazed from the attack, and then it slowly comes back to and growls under its breath as it's getting ready to, fight back against it. So Fizzer looks at the wolf in front of him. He turns to Freya. He's like, "Kill Stealer!"
I don't want to hear shit, Visser. I dealt twice the amount of damage you did easily.
I know. I need a better weapon. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and run behind this guy, get into a sandwich with Gideon, and see if I can't fuck shit up. Once I find your glaive.
Oh, it's a shame he doesn't go a straight line sandwich, but oh well.
Might have been helpful, huh?
See, because then I could skate under the owl bear and the wolf.
Well, he still threatens.
Sandwich again.
He still threatens.
I mean, if you're gonna give him the reach, then yeah.
Yeah. He's got a
we can just
glaive.
mow through this.
You know he has the reach. Oh, guess what? He killed it. Actually, the first attack kills it, and then he turns to attack the other one, and he'll take the 9 points of damage. Haha! Got one! And he doesn't even have to move, because he's got his glaive, and he gets a 10-foot reach. So now the winter wolves, all but one remain, and it's like, it's going to make a, want to make it make a wisdom save to see if it's going to hang around, because it saw 2 of its comrades die. So let's see what we get. High it leaves, low it's going to fight till its death. So he's going to go ahead and try to attack the owlbear. Maybe this winter wolf is just too pack focused. So he will take a bite. He no longer gets pack tactics, but that will still hit, I believe. Owlbears are tough, but not that tough. For 9 piercing damage, and you hear the owlbear let out another slight yelp as it's turning to face its attacker. But Gideon, it is now your turn.
Whoop.
And it's just kind of watching this halfling pop out from underneath its legs, like, what the?
Well, I don't know what the shit's going on here, but...
Yeah, it gives you this, huh? Look as you kind of run by. And yeah, Fizzer threatens it, so go for it.
Yeah.
Nice. Those are hits.
It's dead. It's dead.
It might as well be. Give me the max on that. What is that? Or the total on that? Did 33, 4, 5? 33? Not enough to kill it, but it definitely wounded it pretty bad, and I think it's going to regret its life decisions.
Well, now it can't run.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
It's
fuck
gonna
me.
eat.
It's like, fuck me. Freya. Or Ryder. Sorry, Ryder.
Time to bring down the thunder.
Oh shit, sorry, mister, you're in range.
Where's he going to drop it? Where are you dropping it? Where are you dropping it?
I'll drop it right there.
Okay, that's safe.
No,
Let's say you better move it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he gets to move
I
it.
drop it wherever I want.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage and I'll get you a dex save on that.
My rolls are really bad for damage.
So are theirs, so don't worry. What is that, a total of 21?
21.
Yeah,
It gets singed severely by your thunderbolt as it kind of crashes into its hind end. And it's kind of got a burnt tail now because of your lightning bolt, and it looks like it's on its last leg.
Yeah.
He's looking really hurt. Freya, what do you want to do?
one forward for Freya.
I want to do the same thing that Ryder done.
Go ahead and do it then, and I'll get you a dex check.
We're just raining down lightning.
Bringing down the lightning, yeah. Dex check is 12, so that's a fail. How do you want to do it? How do you want to do it?
I want to send a lightning on his forehead.
But then you would
A
hit
direct
Gideon.
brain shot. Oh wait, never
Hit
mind.
me.
His
Go for
ass
it.
then.
His
His ass.
Yeah, his already shocked tail. Now the rear end gets lit up even more as it kind of goes through his asshole and out his front mouth. You can see little sparks of lightning jolt out of its lips as it kind of falls over limp. And that ends all the winter wolf's lives. And now all you have left is a wild owlbear who was attracted to this cart to begin with. Anything else for your turn, Freya?
But now he has 4 winter wolves, 3 winter wolves to feed on.
Is that it, Freya?
Yep, that's it.
Bye.
I am going to hold action and wait for the Albert to make a threatening attack against the friendly, but not in fear. In like, if he's actually afraid and just trying to get away, let him go.
All right. So
fire.
All right. So what I want to do now, we're still in initiative, and we'll go through everything if we have to, but we're going to kind of like free it up a bit. Like if there's something that you want to do to try to calm this owlbear or something to that effect, we can talk about it, and then we can see if the owlbear.
I've got hyena in my pot.
So what do you want to do?
I've got animal handling
So
and like a few rations of meat.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I also have animal handling plus.
come up with an idea. I'll give you a little bit of time.
Funny thing, I think I have animal handling too.
Yeah, so you guys all come up with... Alright, you got a vicious wild owlbear here. So you guys come up with the idea of how you want to approach it, whether you're going to keep it or
I'm just
you're
going to
kill
hold
it.
meat out in my hand.
Yeah, and I'm
Should
going
we
to
do
get drink.
like a group animal handling?
Tell me why I should, and I'll think about it and while I go get a drink. So go ahead and do that. Talk about it. Figure it out. I'll be right back.
That's it, guys. Like, I'm already right on top of it, and I still take half damage. So if it's going to snap at someone giving it food, it's probably safest for me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We'll wait
if it-
until Gideon. We'll wait for Gideon to see what the reaction is.
'Cause if it goes to snap, then
I agree with you, Bar. It could be exhausted from getting attacked by those stupid things.
It is true. Alright. Yeah, Bar, you're not involved. So,
Okay.
I'll give you-
I would just lower the average.
no, it's just gonna... Do you guys want to do an average? We can do an average. So, like, you
I
guys
mean-
are making...
I mean-
I would say, like, I'm going to give you an idea of maybe. You can run with it if you want. Like, you're going to offer to meet still, though, Gideon. So that's your chip in. And then the two of you are, like, going to kind of, like, come around it steadily. Maybe hold out your arms in a non-offensive manner. Go ahead and
Yeah.
approach it.
Okay, I'll come right here,
Yeah.
near its hindquarters.
Hey, guys, you need me to help?
No, Fizzer!
You're like Fizzer. You stay still. but...
Yeah, I'm staying exactly where the owl bear can see me,
Perception
being
check,
I'm trying, I
yeah,
put that,
Bar.
my bow and
Need a perception check from Bar.
Well,
You can hear something rattling underneath the carriage.
I'll look down there to see what it is.
Well, you can't see anything. The carriage is overturned. But you hear something inside it. just kind of like bumping into things.
It's safer where it is now than if it was out here. So.
You got a point.
You got a point, yeah. So yeah, that's what you hear. So you're not even sure what it is. Let me get you guys to do with animal handling.
One of us at advantage, or just all of us?
All of you,
at
and then
once?
we'll average the first numbers. Not
Like
bad.
I said, I'm
Not bad.
excluding myself.
Well, no, only people trained in it should be doing it anyway. So we'll say this drops it to about 17-ish, which is barely enough. So you offer to meet. You got your two friends kind of being, comforting towards it, and it's kind of like staring at you, and it realizes that A, you helped kill the winter wolves that attacked it, and B, you're now like offering it food. So as you offer it, I'm gonna roll like an insight of sorts for him, just to see if he's gonna come out and bite for the food or whatever. Let's see what happens. It's just a straight.
Let's say I'm falling out of rage this round, so if he does bite, I'm still taking half. But
Yeah, so he's gonna do a beak attack to try to get the meat only, but if he actually hits, he hits you as well. How's that sound? So
that's
if
fair. He
missed-
still has to hit 20.
Yeah. So he hits the meat, and he snaps it out of your hand. He starts nibbling it down, and he kind of like, ooh, ooh, in a grumbling like owl voice, because it's so fucking big. This thing's huge. And you can see Eric coming off of your carriage like, what an interesting specimen. Smithers might be happy if we bring this back.
So I'm gonna offer the hand that was not just coated in meat for it to sniff.
It's kind of like, it's not like pecking at you, but it's like pecking its beak down to get a waft of it.
Like obviously non-threatening. It's like
Is
I don't
Eric approaching?
want to end you, but I can.
Yeah. What was that, Bar?
Is Eric approaching the elder?
Yeah, Eric is like, he's probably over here right
Stop him!
I'm going to shoot an arrow right in front of him.
now. Make an attack roll. And I'll just say even if it misses, but if you hit, there's some... Yeah, it goes exactly where you want it. Right next to his foot, maybe a half inch away.
And that basically lets him know where I'm at. I'm
Ah!
just going to signal stop.
And he puts his hands up like he's being robbed. Alright, so yeah, the owlbear is reacting good towards you guys. So what do you want to do now?
I want to try to pet it.
Yeah.
Make new animal handling as you try to pet it.
Let's get everyone
23.
involved with it right now.
Anybody who wants to pet it, anyway. Like, it's already linked up like you got it. So yeah, you were able to walk up there, scratch behind its owl-like ears, and it kind of like nuzzles its head towards you. It's like, oh, you're a nice person.
Aw, look at it.
I feel like this is gonna have to be a combo roll for what I'm about to try.
And then Ryder manages to approach, and these rolls are also like influencing your affinity with it. So you guys are like boosting it really quickly as you guys are making holy
I've always
Yes!
loved animal
Yes!
handling.
damn. Gideon.
I saw his animal handling and I was gonna say I always loved owlbears, but then
Oh,
his
good animal handling.
So get this. You ever had a group hug by an
It's that
owlbear?
bear totem. It's that bear totem. It just carried through.
So, like, the owlbear kind of reaches around almost human-like and grabs everybody in for a big hug. Even Gideon. So, like, you guys are, like,
So,
wrapped
alright,
around.
I'm not gonna make him roll against
Yeah.
AC for
It's
that.
like,
Hugs
yeah,
against it.
hugs against that. It's just like, ooh, ooh. And he seems to be
Yeah,
happy with you
no.
guys. You guys have successfully convinced this owlbear you're no threat and you're friends. That's basically what you've done. And he may or may not follow you. It's up to you guys if you want to give him that lead.
Going to
Heck
make myself
yeah!
seem
Hell
very
yeah,
slowly.
we want an owlbear.
Can I use him as a mount?
We'll just all ride on the owlbear.
Damn.
I'm
mean,
just
you
thinking,
could.
like Pat's is awesome and all, but an owlbear, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, this is a little... But, you know, it's possible. You want to try making an animal handling to mount the bear?
No, I'm not saying mounting it now.
Well,
I'm
okay,
just,
okay,
you know,
yeah, later
possible
on.
future.
Like if you want to train it, like right now, it'd be like an instinct to try to do it, and it would require the animal handling, and you might get it. But you know, if you want to take time to teach it, and
I've
work
already
with
exhausted my nat 20.
it, yeah, let's
like-
not
Yeah.
push it, right? But yeah, this owlbear, he'll follow you around, and maybe he'll follow some commands. You can kind of talk to him a little bit. He might understand. You don't know, but he's paying you guys with good attention. He's like, you're on his good side. Like you have like. Out of 100, you probably have 75% infinity right now if you want to give it a number.
Hey, Ryder, you want to check see if it's a boy or a girl?
I always loved owlbears, but I mean, I already have a boyfriend.
Odds are even.
Even.
It is odds. It's a female.
That's okay. What are you? Confused.
I would like to do that deck thing with the crystal for purposes of
Yeah.
wolves.
So we're gonna skin the wolves. And what do you want to do?
I'm going to
Probably
come out.
collect-
Yeah, Bar. You came out. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to come out and like raise my hands right myself as big as possible. That way that it can see me
Yeah,
and
it's
slowly approach it.
Oh, you want to pet it too?
No, but I don't want it to think I'm, just some random person.
The lumber is over next to you and sniffs you.
I'm sure it probably smells a hint of me on it.
He's sniffing at your
Just
bag.
traveling around.
Do I need to make animal handling?
Do it for
Give him
shits
the
and
meat.
giggles. Do it for shits and
Yeah,
giggles.
I'm
As you're
giving
giving,
it a meat.
you give him the meat. Do the check just for shits and giggles. It's not. It may or may not influence. We'll see what you roll first.
It's just like I don't like you, but you're with my friends.
Yeah, that's about where we thought that was going to go, right? Alright,
Yeah.
so what will happen, like, you're going to offer it, and it's just going to, like, snap at it. Since it doesn't, yeah, it's just going to snap at you. If it hits, you take damage. So it
That
hits, but you take 6 piercing damage as he kind of bites into your hand a little bit, and you're like, oh, whoa, and he's nomming on the food,
Am
and
I
he's,
missing anything?
no, it just kind of, like, scarred
Okay,
into the,
then. It's okay.
yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
girl.
you're bleeding in your palm right now, basically. Like there's like maybe a half-inch cut in your hand, in the base of your
Oh,
palm.
that didn't get close.
Ooh, I hope not. Well,
So how
well,
hurt does the owlbear look?
he looks.
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Make a
Yeah,
medicine
'cause
check.
I was gonna-
Yeah, it's safe to, do good things to it now because it didn't try to instantly eat the small people next to it.
Yeah, true.
Alright, I'm gonna calm this wagon.
All right.
Either way, I was gonna either give it some good berries or healing it.
Well, what do you gotta make a medicine check if you want to know how. Okay, Ryder, you don't have a clue. Freya, you want to make one too?
Yeah,
I mean, it looks healthy to you.
let me find it. 22.
This bear, this owlbear, he's taking some lickings. Like he's halfway close to death, but he's not nowhere near death's door. But he's taking some visible signs of beating. About half of his life has been wasted, or her life.
Okay, I'm going to cast. Would you think Cure Wounds would be good for it?
Sure. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I just.
I'm
got
gonna
healing.
I'm gonna do that at 3rd level.
Ooh, give it some healing.
Ooh,
26.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. I think that nearly
that's
heals
about
it.
like.
That's 3 off a max roll. Yeah, no.
Max hit points was 59. It is now sitting at a 58. So congrats, you got him back near the full, or got her back near the full.
And then
Um,
I'm gonna pet it again.
All right. So while that's going on, Bar, you're over by the wagon. What do you want to do?
Climb it.
Make another perception check. And right now you're on top of wheels that are sticking up.
Natural 20.
You hear a. Hey, anybody out there?
Don't let him hurt our new friend.
I'm covered in some stuff here. Could you help me out?
I'm going to open up the door at the top.
There's no door. This is like a traveling carriage that was pulling stuff. It's like an open carriage. It got flipped completely over, and like the whole it's
okay.
It's
ass
a big
up.
wagon.
Yeah, a big wagon. It's like ass up in the air right
I
now.
was thinking that it was like a covered one that was
No,
just
no.
like
This one was.
side doors.
Yeah, this one doesn't have that. Sorry, I should be more clear. But no, it's like flipped completely over, wheels up in the air, and this
You need to
man.
call me.
I'm going to see if I'm going to try to uncover his face.
He's underneath the wagon. You got to lift the wagon off of him, like he's underneath into the cavity of it.
I'm going to call for Gideon.
Yeah. So call for Gideon.
Alright.
Yeah, Gideon, can I get some help over here?
What's going on over here, guys? Are we attacking the carriage now?
No.
I don't know if the 17 will lift it enough for dude to see the light and scramble out.
And do it.
All right. What do you? Okay, so you're lifting it up. Now it's your athletics for it.
Nope, 17. Because
Make-
advantage to push, pull, lift.
Yes, that's good. I need you to make a dexterity check, and I'll explain why after you do so. Everybody, by the wagon.
Everyone?
By the wagon.
Okay.
If you're not over there, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. So I'm right here. Okay.
Yeah, Gideon, you're mustering the strength to hold this up, and then all of a sudden you feel grease or something slimy on the inside, and you're barely able to keep your grip. And you see this guy covered in black shit just kind of like sliding out real quick. And he's like, I've been trapped under there for like 20 minutes. Thank you for getting me out. And then you let it go. Bar and Fizzer, they slip in the grease and fall to the floor on their ass.
What in the world is
Now,
that?
what the hell is that shit?
What the?
But the owl bear is friendly. Don't touch it.
And he like backs up against the carriage. He's like,
I'm going to go
nice
cover
help.
his mouth if I can.
Well, you have to stand up and get over there to him, but it doesn't take you long for you to just kind of leap towards him and then just shut him up. And Fizzer sees what you're doing. Yeah, he'll take the legs.
No, stop.
But why? We're taking him hostage, right?
No.
I seen this in a play. All right, so yeah, you shut him.
Be calm. It's a friend. Do not worry about it.
All right, so he kind of like calms down. He's like, okay, calm. Thank you for helping me. I have one last question. Do you think we could flip this thing all the way back over so I can drive it home?
I can try.
I mean, I was in there this whole time trying to lift it, and it was covered in all this grease, and all it did was keep sliding up and down. I thought that was going to be my coffin.
I'm gonna ask Bar to stack a crate as I lift it.
You
To sort of like wedge it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Well, that way if I end up slipping, it just lands on the crate for a second and I can get a grip again.
It doesn't fall all the way back down. It just falls just a little bit.
All right, so what I want you to do is Gideon the only one doing this? Anybody else helping?
Visor
I mean,
can lend a hand.
I could
All the
try to
little
help.
people, all the little people are helping. Freya, you're a fucking dragonborn. Do you want to help?
Yeah. I'll
Druid,
help.
mind you.
Yeah, but still. All right, go ahead and make. Let's do a group athletics check since we're all working together here.
Athletics.
And we all lift together.
Good luck.
Nat 20 coming through again.
Holy shit!
Nice.
Two nat 20s on the lift.
Yeah.
Yes.
And let's see, who are we missing? Everybody there? Yeah, okay. So, Gideon and Fizzer are both like pulling the biggest part of this at the moment, and then the rest of you are like making sure it doesn't fall back down. Bar and Freya managed to like catch a couple of parts, and then with Ryder just kind of like bumping into it, Gideon and Fizzer are able to like lift it that much further and get it to flip all the way over. The carriage rolls over, lands on the wheel, and now it's going to do like a possible breakage. Let's see. I'll let that slide. And it looked like it was about to crack. You hear like something started to break, and he's like, "Oh, I hope that's nothing serious." It should be fine. The entire thing's greased now, so it should be fine.
Why did you have all this grease?
I'm a merchant. That's what I do. Is I travel, and today I was taking pots of grease to Tynac.
We're in Tynac.
Yeah, Tynac. He was taking it to Tynac Castle. That's what he meant. The castle, you know, they wanted it up there at their armory, and now I'm just gonna have to go back and get more.
I'm gonna unceremoniously wipe the last bit of the grease off my hands onto the side of the carriage.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll do the same
Yeah.
and then walk off.
Owlbear.
Owlbear.
The owlbear kind of like rubs his beak in it.
That's
I kinda
probably
go
not
up
good
near
for
the-
eating, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the Air Bear. Like, it's okay, don't eat it. Though it could be bad.
Is there a river nearby?
We'll have a bunch of
Probably not.
winter wolf meat to feed.
All right.
Because I need to skin those still with the crystal.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the crystal check right now, as we're kind of wrapping this up.
I've already exhausted 2 nat 20s for the day. God damn it.
Well, it's nothing saying you
I'll
can't.
take it.
That's for one,
You need to
right?
make
You're gonna make 3 of them.
okay?
Are you gonna do it 3
Yeah.
times? Okay.
I'll be trying to skin all 3.
While you do that, I'm gonna look for the Smithers Mons this thing so I can update it.
Ooh, nice. You got 2 good ones.
Yeah, 6 wasn't too hot. Halfling 2 there, or Halfling 1, but you know. I could use my bracers to re-roll it, but I feel like I'm gonna need to save that if the owlbear goes nuts in town.
No, I'll be fine.
This could have been a blessing and surprise. By the way, this was completely random off the table. I did not plan this.
We're collecting critters in all of our campaigns at this point.
Now. Yeah.
Hey, Gideon, do you want me to try to mount it? To see?
Let's see here.
I
So
think we should wait before we try to climb on top of it.
So one fail.
Has anyone tried talking to it yet? Because
I
don't know
try.
if it speaks anything. Well, I don't think it speaks anything, but
don't-
it might understand languages.
Yeah, I'll look into it. Let's see here.
I know druids have Sylvan, I think, automatically.
I can speak Sylvan, but both druids can speak Druidic, so we can talk to each other without you guys.
Yeah, but what can the bear understand? That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know if the bear can
I can look
understand
it up. Really, I have the monster manual.
Yeah, he can't. So, well, the thing is, you're supposed to try and not look at the monster manual.
Yeah,
Well, okay, and I can.
no cheating.
Yeah, cheat.
I
But
don't
I
know.
gave it to you afterwards. It's
Cheaty
like
McWolf. I'm not gonna say that.
it's it has a 3 intelligence, so yeah, it's not gonna know any languages.
The wolves could speak common. I know that without having to look. Already know like a lot.
They
about
can't speak if
wolves.
they can understand.
Yeah, they're a 7 intelligence.
No, they can speak it.
Yeah, that's because they have an intelligence of 7. No, they don't
Yeah.
speak it. They just know it. They can't respond.
It doesn't. When you look at the thing,
It
which I've
doesn't.
already
They're
done,
not. They're
this
yeah, but they don't talk. They're just winter wolves in this campaign. They're just wolves.
Yeah.
They understand commands in common and giant. All right, guys. Calm your tatas. Let's get back into the game.
My
So-
tatas are perfectly calm.
So
Can
you
we
managed to
use some
get 2.
specific-
Hold on. Can I finish? 2 large winter wolf pelts and 1 patch. The crystal.
I'm gonna create the most monstrous coat.
All right, and then
You guys don't even know.
are you guys gonna carve meat out of these?
I
Yeah.
was gonna offer the owlbear a freshly skinned corpse because I'm sure some hyena rations aren't enough.
All right, so yeah, he will
Yeah,
nibble on one of the
well-
corpses that you skinned. And then you can make, survival on the other 2 wolves each. Like, you take one, Freya take one, you got your carving knives out. Go ahead and roll me survival. No help. No help. You're doing it yourself. Unless you want
Natural
Fizzer.
20.
Unless you want Fizzer to help.
It's okay. I don't want Fizzer to help.
Are you sure? We can fix that
Yes, I'm
natural
good.
20.
Ryder's good.
I'm
Ryder's
good.
I rolled the
Ryder's
net.
fine.
Ryder's fine, huh? He doesn't want help from Fizzer? I wonder why. Seems like he always
He
gets
doesn't-
disadvantaged. Freya,
Mhm.
survival.
Okay. Hold on.
Moaden.
There we go.
Not bad. Not good. Not bad though.
Please.
But
14 solid.
yeah, it's not bad, but it's not 27. But anyway. So Ryder is carefully, meticulously, maybe for some reason knowing the anatomy of a wolf very well to get the most meat out of it. Wow, that sounded weirder and weirder as I said it. Freya, you don't do quite as good as Ryder, but you do manage to get like maybe, I would say 1 ration's worth of winter wolf where he got 3. Like to surmise it a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good thing, friend.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Freya, did you need help carving that thing? I'll help.
I think I do.
Yeah, but no, it would have been 14 either way. He doesn't help. Like some of the skill checks, he just wants to be involved, and then him being involved just does not help. But yeah, so we helped this guy out. He got his grease cart back on the road, and he's starting to drive away. You guys finish scrapping out the wolves and then taking care of the bones, like moving them off or leaving them. I don't know, however you want to do it.
Nah,
Could
we'd
I
roll the
have
bodies
gotten,
off the side of the road. What's
Yeah.
left of them.
Or we do the
Could I
Tinser's
have
floating
gotten, like,
disc
some
and just.
extra rations?
But the owlbear just munches the shit out of this one, and it takes a giant bone off the rib, and it just keeps gnawing on it as it's walking.
No.
Oh.
It's like sharpening its
And
beak against the bone.
Big and fluffy.
What should
Nah,
we name
not
him?
back up.
How many
But-
rations did I get?
What did I tell you? 3? 3.
Great, yeah.
And I rolled natural 20.
I gave you 3 where I only gave her 1. Naturally, you would only gotten 1.
Okay.
Give me more lip and I'll take those 3 away.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. It's fine. Anyway, so you all kind of get back on the road. This was the big event for today. And by the time you get to Shandor's outskirts, it's getting close to about 6, 7 in the evening, but you managed to make it back home. Oh, before we left, though, what did we do with the owlbear?
I'm seeing if it follows along. Like, I can freely roam from the carriage with Pat, so I'm good.
Yeah.
He follows you halfway, and then he's kind of like stopping for a minute, debating on whether he should keep or she should keep going or not. So like, there's a moment where she's like, "Should I keep following? I don't know," because she feels like she's getting further away from the territory that she was previously in.
I mean, I'm not gonna make her stay.
Well, yeah, this is like the
Oh.
point where
I'll
you guys.
point it out to the other people, but
I'll make her. I'll like try to let her know that it's okay if she comes.
Yeah, I'm just kind of weighing to see what you guys want to try to do. I mean, I'm not saying she's going to turn tail and leave you guys, but she's like at a question
I want
mark.
her to come.
Yeah, if you want her to come, then you're going to have to find a way to persuade her.
we've already fed the piss out of her.
Well, this is probably
I
after
could've-
about 3 or 4 hours of travel, and then she's just like, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm not sure I want to go this far. Kind of look into her eyes, you know?
I kind of want to, I'm gonna get off the carriage and like try to like, I guess, encourage her.
Yeah.
So you're like going to come up there, try to cuddle with her, and then like
Yeah.
shoo her on. Either animal handling or persuasion. I'll let you pick.
Could I? Oh, nope. She doesn't need me.
Very good. So she's once you start doing it, like right before you approach her, you could see this look in her eyes, like she was getting homesick all of a sudden. Like, I'm not sure I want to leave home. And then as soon as you like comfort her and give her a hug or whatever method you want to use, she like melts into you. She's like, and she starts to forget her worries, and she seems to tromp up towards the carriage, and it's like she tries to climb up on it, but and the carriage
try
kind
my best to stop her.
You can try.
Are you gonna do a strength check on an owlbear?
There's always that 1% or that natural
5%.
Let's do it. Let's go.
That
Nice
wasn't it.
job.
So the carriage leans
Rolling
to
a
the
20
left.
strength there.
It leans to its left side with two wheels in the air, and this owlbear kind of like pulls it down towards her, and then she takes a step, and as Bar is like trying to push her off, she just kind of like steps on top of him, and then he kind of rolls out from underneath her pads, and then she gets the other foot in, and then she jumps up, and the carriage, and she's in the carriage, which you guys know.
I'm gonna hop up and just kind of go into her fluff.
Yeah, it's a tight fit, but she's in the carriage now.
I'm just gonna look at Eric.
Ah!
If you're gonna take your notes, do it now.
Very well, very well. She has a sharp beak with a bone in her mouth. She's got sharp claws. Don't want to get hurt by the... Yeah, so he's like panicking, writing stuff now and then. But yeah, the owlbear is like, I'm tired of walking. I'm going to just get up in here then. So yeah, and then you continue on to town with the owlbear inside. I believe we have a canvas, or is it not? I can't remember. This one's
I think
canvas.
it is.
I think it's pretty torn up if it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it just ripped its way in, didn't it?
Say we had a flat top too at one point. I think we left that
Oh,
one
yeah.
back at home though.
Yeah, no, that one's back home.
Yeah. So this one might be a little bit damaged. Like the bear just kind of tore right through the
We have
canvas.
a
of it.
new door.
Yeah, a new side door that you can look out of. Oh, she put a window in for you. There you go.
So helpful.
Yeah, I know, right? First day in, she's already pulling her weight. Quite literally. But yeah, you make it into town, and she's like smelling the air. It's like, woo, woo, getting kind of like wild eyes. Like, that smells so good. You could see her cooing like crazy.
She's gonna flip her shit.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait for this. Alright, cool.
She's gonna go nuts.
Alright, so, yeah. Is there anything in town you want to do before you go back to home? Oh, you need to drop Eric off, I guess.
Yeah,
He
we
can
need to
walk.
drop
He's
him
in town
off.
now.
So where do you kick him out at?
I figure to turn off the main drag because this one's on the north end and we're
Yeah,
Not.
so like by the tavern, you're like, here you go. Oh, well, okay, thank you. I can walk from here.
Hey,
Thank you
we
very
just
much.
needed to get you back to town, didn't we?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much for the
If you
ride.
regular to this tavern, you might find
I-
out that.
That's true. I'll check here first. But yeah, thank you again, and I will not forget this. Trust me, I will not forget this. And he goes into the tavern to see if he can find you.
I thought he was gonna try to take our owlbear. I was gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Well, he
That's
was,
why I told him to take his notes now.
yeah. Like he had his intentions. Like he might have made it seem like he was going to. He's like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. But yeah, you guys
He's our owlbear.
travel all the way back to your house on the outskirts of town, on the outside of the gate. You see like what looks like signs of construction that is kind of like cleaning up. You know, like after everything's done, there's still stuff to pick up and take away. There's like maybe a big carriage that's in the backyard that you could see filled with all kind of debris and shit. But you see several new items like that are lined up on your front yard that is being prepared to be taken to the back. Like a giant cage that was going to be holding things. You can see crates that are off to the side, and then you just see a couple people going back and forth. And eventually you see Maxwell pop out, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are back. Welcome back, boss."
Good to be back. We brought more friends.
The owlbear squeezes herself.
The owlbear goes, "Whoo," and he's like, "What the fuck is that?" Sir, you brought... I don't know what the fuck that is, but is that safe?
It's friendly enough to us.
It's howling like an owl.
Perfectly safe.
Is that an owl bear? Woo! And it like lumbers
It is.
out, pushes itself down, and it's like pulling half the carrot. You guys are all like kind of tumbling with it, unless you jump out with it.
I'm on Pat's. You guys can
I'm
jump
gonna
around.
jump out.
No, it kind
I'm
of goes.
gonna jump out with it.
Yeah, okay, so it like goes out the window it made, and then the rest of you are like jumping out with it. As it kind of like lowers that into the ground, and then it's like, and then it like stomps towards Maxwell. Maxwell's like holding his hands. I was like, okay, now, okay, stop right there.
It'll be okay, Maxwell.
You.
Let him sniff you.
And he's like frozen in place, like he thinks he's gonna die. Boss, I don't like this. We need to have a talk about wages.
See, funny thing about his wages, he hasn't earned shit yet, considering I own his life.
And then the door opens to your place, and this pink-haired girl with her hair up in a triangular-like shape pops out. She's like, Maxwell, what the hell are you doing? And then she takes in the scene, looks at you guys.
Shishay, look, the owlbear is shaped like a friend.
She breathes deeply.
We're gonna start doing generally great.
She mutters something under her breath. Make a perception check.
I most certainly would love
Yes.
to make a perception.
You heard her, if you're above 15, you heard, holy shit,
I got a
Freya.
13.
You heard everything in the next neighborhood. You
Mouse
heard,
farted in the attic.
yeah, you heard, this is my life now. I'm fucked. This is just the way it is. You know, just mumbling, grumbling is what she did.
I kind of bellow out in a laughter.
Yeah, and she breathes again. It's
Yeah, I'm
like-
gonna be snickering too.
and she simply says, your fight pit should be done by tomorrow.
Hey.
Maxwell and his boys have been very helpful in cutting the cost on much labor, so they have proven themselves quite useful. However, no, go ahead.
Fight pit aside, how is the house repair doing?
It looks at Ryder.
Yeah, shifty side glance to Ryder.
She breathes heavily and she's like, well, that got fixed. Here's the bill.
How
And
much is it?
She hands it to Ryder. I forget
Yeah.
what I think we had an
Oh,
agreement. You'll
what
have
does
to
it say?
remind me. You'll have to remind me what it is, but
It was like
I'll read it to Ryder.
yeah, well, do you have it actually on hand? Because I don't remember. If,
I don't remember how much it was. It was
wanna-
like I
150
paid
or something.
yeah, I paid
Then-
like 30 gold at first because that's all I had at the moment.
then it
And
says
then it was like
the total bill is 200, so it asking for 170.
I will.
Okay, there's
I will
180
be
over here,
telling-
170 left. My bad.
I didn't find it, but I think that'll work.
He says 200.
Yeah, 200.
I will be telling Ryder 210 gold.
oh, okay. I give him wait, so 21 platinum would be 210.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I give him 21 platinum.
I just so it, before
Shishay
you
takes
give me
the
the
21
money,
platinum.
Lions.
Roll an insight on him? Yeah, go for it, I guess.
Because I really want to do this, but I feel bad doing it.
Wait, me rolling insight?
Yeah, you're inciting the bar. Why
Oh,
did he
yeah.
give you money? Well, what did he know?
Yeah, I may have jumped the price up. You know that Barb jumped the price up a little bit, and he's going to take a little bit.
Don't you have a card?
I hand him 20 platinum,
He got no money.
and then I just stare at him.
Give me a little bit. I'm going to take a break and then I'll go. Sorry. I interrupted. So, correct me, what are we doing now?
He gave me
I-
20.
He gave you 20, But you gave him 21, so he gets 1 platinum? Is that what's happening here?
No. He just gave me the 20, not the 21. So yeah, and I'll
Because
pass
I
that on to
decided
Shishay.
Okay, so how much are you giving Shishay?
20.
And she pockets 3 of it into her pocket and pays the 170.
Hang on.
Ryder prepaid 30, so you just handed Shishay 30
Oh,
gold.
that's a good point.
That's
She played all of us.
I saw it.
I was waiting to see how this was playing out. Yeah.
It's okay though.
Alright, so she continues. She's like, but anyway, with that out of the way, the arrangements she made previously before leaving, I overseed everything. There's still some minor details to work out, like where exactly you want everything, but, you know, I'm sure you can do that on your own whenever you feel like it.
I think it may be a safe call to keep those repair guys that we keep, calling.
Yes.
Have them, be ready for our help.
Just put him on retainer.
Yeah, she pulls out, like, this Rolodex that she's been putting together. It's like, don't worry, got him on Rolodex.
We now have an owlbear kicking around.
Yeah, and the owlbear's...
Something's gonna get wrecked.
So, yeah, the owlbear's in the front yard. Maxwell's still kind of, like, frozen in place. He's trying to be like, hey, is he there? That owlbear's
I'll
gonna
let
eat
Pats
him.
go to run inside and get to his, dog bed pile of...
Alright, that's cool. Yeah, and the door's wide open, so you guys are free to walk in if you want. And she'll, like, turn around. I just came out here to make sure Maxwell wasn't fucking up.
I'll go grab Max and be like, it's okay. See, the owlbear is friend shape.
Yeah, friend shape, sure. Alright, well, whatever you say, boss. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be keeping an eye on the owlbear, make sure she doesn't kill anyone or no one tries to kill her.
Fizzer walks up behind Ryder. Make a perception check. And let me make... Alright, so you can see and hear him as he's like getting behind you, breathing in your ear.
What is he trying to do?
He was going to scream.
Assuming spooky like usual.
Yeah, he was like, ah! What's that, a loud
I
yell
just
in
look
your...
at him. Blank face.
He walks away.
Nice try, Fizzer! And I kind of laugh as I follow around the elm.
Yeah, he just kind of lets it go.
Yeah,
at
I'm
that point.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
go back. I'm going to go in and make myself comfortable.
alright.
I follow in behind Bar.
So now you are all back home, and just to kind of like...
I hadn't gone in quite yet.
Oh, well,
Because
go
I was
ahead.
going to take the owlbear around back to the shed.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Because I'm not leaving it in the front yard.
Of course
That's
not,
a
I wasn't-
recipe for disaster.
I wasn't going to
That's
assume
true.
that. So as you go to the backyard, you can see the outlines of your arena being made. You see a lot of parts that are still under construction, but like Shishi said, it should be maybe a day. Like, everything looks like it's almost finished. They're putting, like, bleachers into, like, a circular area so people can sit in the stands. And they're putting those nice cushy cushions down on each of the bleachers, just like you ordered. So that people don't tear their ass up while they're watching a good fight. But, yeah, there's still a little bit of space back here to run around and play. Closer towards the shed, of course.
Aren't we, like, outside of the main city wall?
Yep.
So she could
Yeah, we're
go
on
hunting, technically, if she wanted
Good.
to.
She could also get killed.
That's true.
Also playing the graveyard. I mean, that's like right beside us.
Yeah, that is true, too.
But no, I had a few things in mind when I came back here.
Alright, so let's get your things out of the way, because I am trying to get us to break.
Well, then in quick order, it would be putting food in the corner of the shed,
Alright.
grabbing, like a loose plank that's not being used for anything and carving into it owlbear inside
Mm-hmm.
and beating it onto the side of the shed so people know that there's an owlbear in there.
So it's an owlbear house now.
Yes.
Does...
It's also a handy guard for that secret space underneath the cellar.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Wait,
does
what?
Gideon know about that?
I don't know if I remember telling
I think you
him
told
about
me.
it.
You told those
Yeah.
three guys about it. Yeah, because you were going to use that for the barracks, remember? That's right. So everybody would know about it.
Keeps them in, keeps people out.
There you go.
But the last thing I was going to do was I've got an awful lot of patches and small strips of otherwise useless pelt,
Mm-hmm. Just going to make a pile out of it.
and I was gonna make a pile out of most of those, and then use where'd it go? There it
Maybe
is.
we could make like
I've
a
got-
collar.
Let's say I've got hempen rope, and then the Winterwolf patch. I was gonna use the hempen rope and the Winterwolf patch and make a, pseudo collar,
Sure.
and just put owl bear on the pseudo
okay,
patch,
I see what
and
you're
have use the crystal to like mesh it together over the end of the rope.
doing. Make a leather.
Because I'm not
tools.
gonna name it on my own.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have leather tools. It's
Or-
all been decked.
Yeah,
No.
Dex. Alright.
Are we on break yet?
Almost.
Like,
We're going to it.
extremely shortly.
Alright, so yeah, you kind of get it set up to where you can put a name on it. So you're basically made out of space for a name. But, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to break. And when we come back, we'll try to get into the deeper stuff, like what Freya has to go over. But also, we're going to try to go into downtime as well as we get closer and closer to Jubilee. So, look forward to all that. I will run to the store real quick because apparently I have things I need to get for somebody. But we'll take
We'll
about
keep any viewers entertained. Don't worry.
10-15 minutes, something like that. It shouldn't take too long. But by all means, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. And the BRB sign is up on the stream, so I'll be back shortly. BRB. Almost back and back. Hello? 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 Yep, I got out. Hello? Hello?
Welcome back.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how long the stream
That was
was.
quick.
Well, the stream's still going, but nobody heard you guys. At least when I got back.
Rip.
'Cause, yeah, my music decided to mess up.
You know, that's about how I'd probably end up looking. Except there's no muscly midget.
Alright,
So,
so.
what, a dwarven wizard, elven ranger, human warrior, and halfling rogue, I guess.
Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Ryder?
Yeah, I'm here.
And Bar, you said you're here?
Yeah.
Alright, so. Quick little story before we get back into it. I was going to town, right? And I forgot I had a scratcher in my pocket. I scratched it. I won $20. I'm in a
There
good
you
mood,
go.
guys.
Nice.
So I bought me some beef jerky. And I would take my break, but... Oh god, I can't just scream. What?
See what the date of this appointment is. You see Wednesday the 12th through the 19th, whatever the fuck that means.
The 19th.
Well, it's Wednesday.
Next week. Next week, Wednesday.
Wednesday the 12th?
No, 12th is the month. 19th's the day.
Alright,
Alright.
9:30.
Alright, I'm busy.
I'm reading this.
Sorry
Did he
about that.
think that it was on the 12th day of the 19th month?
Something like that. You have a lot of bad ideas for this owlbear, don't you? Alright, let's jump right back into it. So, you all settle in. This is your first day back. It's still the same day. You guys are like in evening hours. Your owlbear settling in the back of a shed, chewing on rations that you guys kind of thrown out there or whatever you want to feed her. She's still nameless, but I'm sure we'll come up with something quirky for her.
I think
But,
Cleon already has.
Yeah, and then here we are. We're in the middle of a common room, I guess. Eventually, everyone is just kind of like gathered here. Maybe Shisei's setting out leftovers from supper in case you guys are hungry. Yeah, how do you want to start all this?
Hold on, there's a bug on my keyboard.
I'm not going to hold for your keyboard.
Well, never mind. Shut up. I mean,
Is
don't say that.
everybody in the house?
Yeah, everybody's inside.
So guys, I said before that I wanted to talk to you about everything that's going on with my end. I would like to know what you think of the idea that I'm about to blurt out, I guess.
I'm all for it! Let me see, what?
So you don't know what it is.
Well, it's coming out of your mouth. It has to be good. Okay, I'll listen.
I was thinking of accepting the Black Dragon Warrants.
Wait, what?
Well, black is a good scale color. Taps his own scales.
I think it would benefit us in a way. And I'm sorry, but I really want to get back at that Dragonborn, so it's going to be like a kind of a deceit. But I'll have to play it off like I'm following along, you know.
I'll just ask you a quick question here. Did you want Shisei in the room at the same time, or do you want her there?
I mean, is Shisei trustable?
Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
I don't think she's gonna blab out or anything.
I just wanted to know if I need to portray her into this as well. Alright.
Yeah, you can.
So she's listening like a good secretary.
Like, I wanted to go over the pros and cons, I guess. And what would the pros and cons would be, to be honest. The pros, I think, would be getting a few extra helpers. Of course, worshippers. The cons could be like them catching on. And I want to know what y'all's views on it, to be honest.
Hmm.
Anybody have thoughts? Anything they want to say to Freya?
I'm okay with it as long as it doesn't put the rest of us in danger.
I agree.
I
Like,
just
I
want
don't-
you to be safe.
I'll be safe.
Mm.
More strangers in this house. I'm not sure I could put up with anymore. But it's your house, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I wasn't much of a fan of Mr. Stinky there.
Oh, I know. Neither was I. I'm still not much of a fan.
I'm just worried they'll
But
try to
hey.
do like weird things to you.
Keep what do they always say? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
I believe it. Stares over at Ryder.
I look at Fizzer.
Mm-hmm. Glad you know it.
Anyways, I'll be by your side through this if you want.
But Gideon not give up on friends.
Yeah, like I just don't want y'all to feel betrayed by me if I done this. Like I still want our friendship. And I don't. It's
Freya,
kind of hard because I know that he'll never stop until I do it.
Freya, I
Yeah.
just want you to know this is probably the closest thing to a family that I've ever had in a long time. Ever had.
I
So-
agree. I didn't have much of a family to begin with, so
Yeah, me neither. Me either.
Do you know how many worshippers you would get?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Do you know what powers you would get?
Given the Black Dragonborn, I think it would be intimidation, maybe.
That
But
might have you.
other anything more than that, I don't know.
That's a lot of maybes I'm hearing. Is there anything you
Yeah.
know for sure? And she's like writing down some stuff for herself to remember.
What I know for sure is I will get said powers, and that I will be allowed worshippers. That's all I know.
I'm just worried that being connected to evil will change the way you think. You know what I mean?
I don't see how that would change anything.
Well, you wouldn't know. You've always been evil.
Thank you.
I just laugh. But seriously. What if she ends up able to control you Like, if you get these powers in some way.
That's a good question. I don't particularly know, but that's what they'll do.
If that happens and you suspect it, I suggest you leave.
We'll do so.
I wouldn't necessarily kick her out.
No, we leave the
Yeah,
right. This little.
Oh.
we're not leaving Freya in there. We're leaving them with Freya.
Hmm?
I mean,
What?
leaving them, us taking Freya. That's what I meant.
I'm
Word.
sorry, but your princess is in another castle.
I see.
What?
What?
Maybe one or two of you could persuade the Black Dragonborn that you convinced me to do it, and maybe he'll let you in.
I've had a prior confrontation with him. I may be of some help.
I can help.
Okay. No, Blizzard.
But why? I'm good with words. I can talk, see? I get it. I know why. Two black scales in the same room, nobody's gonna understand anybody.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Totally get it. It's fine.
But the question is on how to reach out.
I
think
said they would be
he's gonna
watching
find
for you.
out.
Sorry, Bar, what were you saying?
Are we having a grand opening anytime soon for this? If so, why don't you become one of the major, I don't know, characters in the show? Sure, if
To
your
lure
name is on the...
myself? Or to bait myself?
Yeah, I'm sure your name on a poster will lure them.
Yeah. What do you think, Gideon?
Gideon think he might need to stay close in case they try something sketchy.
Yeah.
She definitely needs bodyguards.
Yep.
And then he stands next to her and salutes.
Oh, how cute my little protector pets on the head.
He doesn't know whether to be accepting or if he should be perturbed by that. So he just kind of accepts it for now. But, yeah. You do have Shishay
But
there thinking things over as
But
well.
if all goes bad, then yes, I will tuck tail and run. Y'all didn't hear that. Is there any questions? Like, about
Do we-
why? Or anything like that?
I mean, if you think it's the right thing to do, then we just need to figure out how to best help.
So we're getting free labor out of this, right?
I would think so, yes, because they'll do what I say.
Nice. And for a moment there, you can even see Shishay's eyes light up. Free labor is not always a bad
Shishay, you're
thing.
smart.
Yes.
You could use free labor, right?
Absolutely. And she kind of tilts her head back to where Maxwell and his boys are. It's been very helpful up to this point.
Ooh, I like that spell.
Then yeah, we just need to reach out to them and hope that they're around to see what's really gonna happen.
Alright, so is there any more of this conversation we're going to bring up? Did you go over all the notes that you written?
Yeah, I
You
did.
hit everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Anybody have any other
Gideon,
input?
Gideon just thinks we should stick close because we don't know what they'll try.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's the entire conversation, I think I might call it a night. Is there anything else you need before I leave?
Could you tell the guild we have an owl bear? That way, if someone comes screaming about it, we can go catch it again.
Yes, I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
I figured it's on the way home for her.
Yeah.
Should we? Hold on. Should we give her a name first?
Gideon
that
gave
there's
her a
name
tag.
to log? Well, did you? You gave her a tag?
She is A1.
I mean, right now it just has a placeholder scratched into the leather set that says owl bear. But you guys don't need to know that just yet.
Well, what should her name? What's her name? What should her name be? What should we call?
I don't know. She's floofy and dangerous. No one's gonna
Looks
play off
around.
that.
So, Danger Floof?
I was trying to let someone play off it.
Oh, I was here thinking something, but I was going to let everybody else say something first. Because recently there's been Fluffernutter floating around.
Fluffernutter.
You know,
She
we,
doesn't
Have we ever
create-
had a
though.
fluffernutter?
we created that term first, didn't we, Lexi?
Yes.
Or, yeah, anyway.
I never had a fluffernutter.
You know what the Fluffernutter is.
I know what a fluffernutter is.
That explosion they did on Critical Role. Or didn't do. Anyway,
I didn't learn it from Critical. What?
never mind. It's an inside joke then.
Shut up.
You shut up.
No, you shut up.
I shall permanently shut
Arguing
you
with
up.
the GM probably isn't the.
Shall permanently shut you up.
Come at me.
Okay,
Oh my
let's
God.
make a bunch of
Okay, please,
dexterity. Let's make a bunch of dex saves because lightning's gonna strike through the roof.
No, okay, I'm no.
Oh, we're
please.
done. We're done. Okay, just
sorry.
checking. Just
Yeah.
checking. God was not peeled by your. Anyway, silence of the lamb, so to speak. Anyway, so yeah, you guys want to name the owlbear before we go any further, or what's the ideal? It's like the night is yours. You're free to do
Danger
whatever.
Floof.
Danger,
Danger
Floof.
Floof.
Danger
Floof.
fluff. I'm not sure.
Floof.
I'm not
With
sure
an
that
O.
name will resonate safety in this area. If they hear Danger Fluff is out on the run.
Well,
But
we
it's
could just
Floof.
call her. We could call her
Floof.
Floof.
Yeah, Floof.
Floof. So the
Butter.
owlbear's name is Floof.
It's like naming the Cerberus in Harry Potter Fluffy. Like it's literally exactly the same.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because she has floofy feathers.
She.
That's what I said, she.
I thought you said he.
Oh. It's okay.
Shut up. Anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna name her Floof. Is that everybody's opinion?
I'm good with it.
Razor's oddly quiet.
Or,
Or did you walk away?
are you muted? No sound is coming out of his mic.
Well, I don't even know if his mic's active, is it?
There
He's
we
not
go.
even in the room.
Well, no, I saw his mic lighting.
Oh, is that what happened?
Hello?
There you are.
There you
Welcome
go.
back.
Okay,
Wait.
yeah,
Yeah, what-
that's good.
Okay. I was like, gosh, why aren't we hearing him? And then I went over here to look. Here we go. Alright, well, welcome back. Anyway, yeah. Discord being Discord. So we have named our owlbear Floof. So Floof is out in his little pen. And Shay's like, okay, I shall inform the guild that there's an owlbear named Floof that belongs to you guys and should not be heard if it's caught seen in town, to inform you to come get it. Anything else? I shall be on my way then.
She,
Oh.
Shay.
Yes.
I just want to. I just want to give you this because I feel like I need to.
She approaches you.
I'm gonna give her 5 gold.
That's kind of you, but why do I deserve this?
I think you work hard, and I know you work hard, so
Well,
you deserve it.
they pay me to work hard, but thank you. I'll take it. And with that, she will turn tail and leave and start heading towards the guild to inform them that you have a owlbear named Floof. How floofy of her. But yeah, you guys are free to do whatever you want for the rest of the night. If you're ready to turn in and just do that, fine. But if there's any roleplay you want to get out of the way, we'll start going into our Jubilee pit fight scenario type things that might be happening within the week. Any last details?
So, what would I be doing if I'm like a main attraction or Gideon?
I was planning on doing it, but you could be the announcer.
I would actually like that.
Try to use Ryder as an on-hand field medic.
No, yeah, I could do
Yes.
that.
I can be the one taking tickets and doing the front ends.
I'm the bouncer that, when you decide to get too rowdy, I just toss you the hell out.
And what's my job?
Toss you 20 feet.
What do I get to do? Huh?
Concessions.
Oh,
Oh God, that's such an awful idea.
I'm in.
No, that's a
Veto,
brilliant.
veto. I don't know what he's
yeah.
gonna try to feed these people.
I assumed we would have that put out, and he just did it around.
Perhaps he could be
Fresh
one of the
fried
fighters.
rats.
Just no.
Actually, if you did want to fight, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, you just need to not use your glaive fizzer if you fought. You'd have to punch.
Punch.
Yeah, punch me. Without the blade. It's okay.
You did
It's
it.
okay. I'm
do you
asking him
think-
to. I'm asking him to punch me. I want to see how well he can. It's okay.
Freya kind of covers her eyes.
I'm looking on with eager
Wait, do you think it
anticipation.
caught her?
Come on. They might.
I honestly don't know.
I'm gonna roll his glaive
I don't think
anyway.
they
Don't they?
Because I don't have his unarmed strike. Did he hit? 14
Well,
hit.
that makes it. That me. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Well, isn't it like a D4 plus strength, or is it?
Yeah, hold
something
on.
else?
Let me see what it is. He has a 3. Just not doing well here, am I? What?
Nice. Oh, nice hit. You hit harder than I thought you would.
You can see him cracking his knuckles and flexing his fingers and then making 2 balled up fists. That felt good.
Yeah, no, he could definitely, do well in a fight pit.
Peeks out from her fingers.
I'm okay, Freya.
What?
You can see her stomach is. Wait, is he trying to hit again?
Yep, and he does.
Wait, what's
It was a
plus
regular
12?
D20 plus 6. I didn't add the 6 to it. So it's an 18.
Oh, okay, then it hits.
Yeah, because I was trying to quit from having to look into the sheet for it. 4 points of damage.
That's enough.
Don't turn your back on an enemy.
Please. You're not an enemy. I
Are
was
you-
seeing how well you could punch.
Are you
You
staying?
punch
Are you staying engaged?
I disengage.
Aw, you pussy. And then he'll quit.
I'm
Oh. What did?
I'm
what
kind of
did-
with Gideon on that. I might bring it up.
Oh, no. After he said disengage, he's like, alright, he's gonna quit too. Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. I got my punches in.
I was gonna grab him in a bear hug and just.
I was just gonna wait for him to actually leave the space, because it's like, you're just gonna stand there and take it. Bap, 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 you know? That's what was gonna happen. But when you said you
I'm not
disengage,
gonna
he's like, oh, and he put his arms down. And you guys, like, go up there expecting this to carry on, and you see him just put his arms behind the back of his head. It's like, what? What are you
I'm
guys after me
fine.
for? He said punch her. She said punch her.
I wasn't after him. I was
Oh,
messing
okay.
with him.
Oh, yeah. He's like, whatever. But, yeah. I guess. Who would I fight?
What time is it?
It's about 8 or 9. I mean, it's getting late now.
So does anybody need to keep watch while we're in the house?
No.
No, we're safe.
You got Maxwell and his boys for that shit. If needed. And you got an owlbear.
And
I think I'm gonna curl up with the owl bear for tonight to make sure she knows she's well and not scared inside the shed.
Of course you will.
hopefully you won't end up a stain in the morning.
That is true.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
You're a druid, not
Press
an
X to
arcane.
doubt.
Yeah, X. Just saying, it's
Anyway.
not a natural animal.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so are we going into the night sequence then? And everybody going to bed? Or is there anything else you need to play
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a few places I want to go the next day.
Alright.
I think we're gonna get into like the time skip thing, right?
Sorta, yeah. I mean, we're still going to make
I'm
time
just
to
gonna
do it.
curl up.
So what we want to do now, you guys kind of curl up for the night, and in your various locations that you want to be in, either your room or down by the owlbear getting eaten up, because they think your head's a lollipop. So yeah, we did a Jubilee holiday on the last other campaign, and we're going to do the same thing here tonight. So, what I will do, just to kind of make this easy on me, I'm going to write down your names and give you numbers, and then we're going to roll. Oh, that's not going to work. Get a new one. Alright, so we'll put this as that. 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 And there's going to be NPCs involved this time. Only Fizzer and Shisha.
Yeah.
The other guys aren't going to be involved. Alright, so
Imagine having to get cheese face.
So what we're going to do even now is I'm going to remove all the turns on the tracker, click your tokens, and roll initiative. Roll initiative to gift. Let's get into this battle.
Is Visser not doing it?
Oh, no, I'll get to it. Sorry.
Actually, I have an idea here.
Well, this will more
If we
or
just
less...
give Visser Shisha and Shisha Visser,
We could do that. Would shorten it a bit. You want to do that? Damn, Shisha.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
so
yeah.
then I'll go ahead and cancel them out. Then we will start with a D4, and let me see who goes first. Descending order. Yeah, you're done. Bar, roll me a 1D4.
I think me, didn't I?
No. Okay. Who rolled next? Gideon.
I believe that'd be me with a D3 since there's
D3.
only 3
Yep.
options left.
We're going to 3 now. Let's see, that would put... Okay. Who's next? Freya, roll me a d2. Actually, I think it's already picked. And Ryder, there's no point in it because, yeah, it doesn't even matter because there's only, yeah, we're good. Okay. I will message who gets what. Even chat doesn't know who it is. Not this time. Get on Discord and I'll do that. But the next morning kind of comes up and you guys are just going to be waiting on me telling you who you get. Is there anything you guys want to do for the morning? Let's see.
Breakfast,
Breakfast.
of course.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast, guys?
I was thinking eggs, sausage, and biscuit.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I'm making waffles.
That's right. You can't have the sausage.
Alright, you've all
Yeah.
been sent names and you know who your secret is. So, no telling. And what we will do sometime within this week, just kind of like jump in chat and say, hey, I want to talk about Christmas thing for who I got. And then I'll pull you down here and we'll have a little mini session to like kind of go through like what people you could talk to get a present for, or you know how can we get them a gift or whatever, you know. And that'll be like your alone time with me during the week, which will be off screen. But whenever we come back, maybe next week or the week after, depending upon where it puts us, we'll do our Jubilee special,
Sounds good.
which was a lot of fun last time. I'm looking forward to it again.
Oh, damn it, Groucho, why'd you sneeze on my hand?
Oh my god, Cat! Wow, he is allergic to gifts.
Groucho, that is disgusting.
That was
Asshole.
wow. Yeah,
I love her to death, but good lord, she's an ass.
Damn, son. So yeah.
The kitty who did that too.
Alright, so everybody's got their secret Santas, and you guys will get from the DM, me, I will give you 500 gold to either have something crafted, go buy something specific, or try to. Or, you know, you can use it to get materials to craft it yourself if you can craft things. You know, use your imagination. Think about what that person might want, whether it be something useful or just something decorative. It doesn't have to be, you know. It's a Christmas gift, you know. Think about it like that. So, but yeah, the Secret Santas are passed out, and we'll deal with that as soon as we figure out where we're at in the timeline. So, definitely not this week, like not tonight, but definitely could happen next week. So, the next day, you all have bacon, eggs, sausage, biscuits. Is that what I heard? Damn, I'm hungry. Visitor's just picking out. Who am I beating up tonight? Or is that tomorrow? When is this happening again?
Visitor.
What?
Visitor, keep your mouth shut as you eat.
Chew with your mouth. Is he choking?
Comes over
Yeah,
and beats it
I'm
with my tail.
Oh, thanks. I was doing fine until you said something, points at Ryder.
Alright, well, I have a few places to go today to set up the beginnings to this. Get our fighters and concessions.
Yep, and as you're kind of like...
I'm gonna go check the backyard.
I'll
Sheesh-
go with Gideon.
Yeah, and Shishay is entering the building about the time you guys are finishing breakfast and fixing to walk away. And she's reporting in for today. You guys go to the backyard. You can see some construction workers finishing off some of the benches that are being worked on. And that half-orc guy that you guys know that does all the work, he's like waving at you. He's like, hey, we'll be out of your hair soon, don't worry.
We're not worried about you. We come to see Floof.
Oh, no, he's just waving because he saw you come back there. Oh,
I feel like he needs to know
He still
Floof is
says
on
that,
site.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, Floof, who's that?
Owlbear walks
Come with
out.
us.
Thud, thud, thud.
That's floof.
Let me see if he's ever seen one before.
I don't think he needs to see one. It's pretty obvious what it is. He's heard about them.
Alright, so like whenever he was part of a tribe of orcs at one point, because he was trying to fit in with his father's side of the family, kind of like that. I think I've seen one of those in the forest before, and it was not very friendly. Took out a couple of people in that tribe, if I recall, but you look like you're a good boy?
Girl.
Girl.
Girl?
This is a girl.
Oh, I did not know. Please forgive me. Did not mean to assume your gender. I will make sure
reach
we...
out and stroke Floof's cheek.
And some of the workers are like, we need to hurry up. This shit's getting weird. Well, I must say, my workers are inspired by the presence of Floof. Might have to remember
Floof is
that.
friend-shaped. You don't need to worry.
Easy for him to say.
Can I make a perception?
Yeah, what do you want? Okay, yeah, go ahead and make perception. You tell me what all you're trying to make out. Yeah, that's a good perception. What do you want to make out? Like, the workers are all over there having a mumbling conversation. Are you trying to pick something up out of that, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see a couple of halflings, like, they attacked our village, or something to that effect. Like, I see one of these attack my village, and they ate everything in the garden, then they ate everything in the house.
Floof is a good floof. Okay.
I'm hanging
When
on
I
to
said they
Fluke's
ate
leg
everything in
and
the
she's
house, I
walking
didn't say they
around.
stopped at the food.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, poor Greta.
This is a good flu. Don't worry.
Yeah, but they're still working her at least, so they can leave. And the half-orc construction worker's like, well, hey, they're working fast to hurry up, so I can't complain. But, yeah. So you got Floof out there, and she's just cooing away.
Is Floof hungry?
There you go.
Hold out some rations.
We've got a lot of frost wolf or winter wolf meat.
Yeah, so you got plenty of grub for us. You just pecks it out of your hand. I'm gonna roll to see if she pecks your hand, and we'll see how that goes, just real quick.
I'm sure soon she'll be a little bit more gentle with.
Yeah. There's a 15 hit.
Yes.
Alright, so you'll take a little bit of a nip on your hand. Oh god, she damn near bites your hand off. So you're like,
15.
yeah, 15 piercing damage as she takes a good chunk of your inner hand and takes it with the meat.
Floof. Bad.
Gideon think maybe I need to feed Floof for a while.
Every time you feed Floof, you have to go into a raid.
Come on, Floof, eat!
Bruh.
And Floof's like, whoop. Floof doesn't know whether to take from the hand that feeds him or run. But yeah, Floof accidentally bit Freya's hand. She's a little bruised there. And Bar still has like that scratch across his.
Would it be too soon to cast Healing Word on myself?
You can.
Yeah, you can.
No,
I'm gonna
it's
use
too.
wounds instead.
It's too soon. No. So you touch yourself with Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Touch your palm and it heals over. Go ahead. There you go. Yeah, you healed the damage over.
So, how close is the arena looking to being done?
Well, they're putting in the cushions now. They should be done by the end of the day, but at this pace, I think they'll be done by noon. Ain't that right, boys? Don't want that owlbear
do
to
I-
eat you, do you? No, we don't!
Do I take +6 or +13? I'm not
All of
sure.
it. All of it. 19. But you go back to max because you only took 15. So 15.
Okay.
You healed everything that hurt. So, like, you took the scar and it went away. You're bleeding.
That was a 19. You can add both.
Well, I'm telling her she only took 15 points of damage.
Well, yeah.
So, only add 15 because you can't go. You're
Yeah,
back.
unless something says specifically you can go over your hit point maximum.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, Floof is still a little frisky. Doesn't know how to control how deep her beak goes into people. So, and Shishay just kind of... No, she's still back there. I would say maybe Fizzer came out to check out everything going on. Is everything alright back here?
Just feeding Floof.
I'm gonna have to teach you some gentleness.
I was thinking the opposite almost. Like, we go take her hunting.
Well, first we
Could
need to
take her
make sure
hunting,
she
yes.
doesn't hurt people, you know, and then we can take her
Well,
hunting.
us mainly. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
I'll stay in
Fizzer comes up and says, "Hey, I want to try to feed her.
Oh god.
Okay,
You
I'm
got
not
any-
gonna stop him.
You got any scraps I can give her?"
Go ahead.
I can give her
I-
a ration of, well,
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
I'm mixing up Floof and Fizzer.
that's fine. That's fine. So he'll take the scraps from you. He's like, and he will first make an animal handling to see if this bear is going to get angry at him. This will go well. Yeah, that's good. Here, owlbear, owlbear, owlbear. I mean, Floof, right? Floof. And he's like waving it in front of her face, and she's like, ooh, ooh, like left to right, her eyes
This is meant to
moving.
catch a beak to the face.
Probably, and he's like, does that hit Fizzer? Hold on.
Yeah, he was
Oh
rolling
shit,
a
that hit.
C16.
That did. So Fizzer was like playing a game with her, and he kind of like pulled back too far, and then all of a sudden her beak came out, bopped him in the head, and he's like, ah! And then he throws the meat up in the air, and then you can see Floof just kind of like reach out, almost in slow motion, take it like if she was like a jumping whale coming up after a fish or something, and just hump, one bite.
What a good one.
I'm like, good Floof, and I pet Floof, you know. You okay, Fizzer?
And he walks away. He'll probably use second wind or something to heal himself. Or he might take a short rest. It seems to be easier. But he's like, whatever. Didn't like it anyway. So yeah, Fizzer's first impression with the owlbear has been negative. But doesn't matter. Owlbear's here. She's made herself at home. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Bar, you said we had
Eventually-
things to do. What do you want to do?
I'm already gone.
You're
I
gone,
told
but
you I
what are
was
we
leaving
doing?
Before that,
I understand, but where are we going?
I'm going to the brewery first.
Alright, so let's go to the brewery. And what are your intentions? Are you trying to find Jefferson or just somebody
I'm
in charge?
talking to the bartender.
Okay, so the
And
old gentleman.
hoping it's the one that, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's him, then yeah.
Yeah, he's out. Ah, Master Bar, was it? How may I be of service today?
Yes, I came in here a while back about your company providing ale for the concessions.
Ah, yeah, I seen the construction work going on outside of town. How's everything going?
It's nearing completion, and I'd like to ask how long, if you are still
Well,
willing to do this, how long would it take for you to?
I mean, we
set up?
we can bring kegs over. It depends upon how many kegs you would need, and you can probably. I don't know. Does anybody, out of character, have any numbers for like how many glasses of ale you can get out of a keg? Google.
It depends on the size of the keg. I know a mini keg's like
How
40
many
ounces.
glasses of ale can a keg carry? Just curious. Asking for a friend. At 15.5
gonna
gallons
say
of beer, a
recommended.
keg translates to 165 12 ounces. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's a fair one. So you can probably drink, for about 165. And, for your first showing, maybe one keg's enough, too, just in case.
Well, I mean, whatever we don't use, we can just keep
Store.
at the
Save
house.
them,
And
Yeah. So Like he'll
That or
t-
just have to drink there at the house. I mean, we're obviously buying the kegs.
So I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna run some numbers real quick.
Perhaps we could get a discount for
So
retail
we'll
or
say
whatever.
We'll say it's what, 2 silver for that. So it would be. Okay,
Is
so
there a
these
discount
kegs
for
are about
trade?
35 gold each. They can sell you a keg for 35.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna ask for delivery tomorrow.
Not a problem. That's
And-
included in the price.
Yes. And I will appreciate it. And if you or anyone would it be okay to put flyers up here for the event?
As long as they're not gaudy, I don't see a problem with it. You know how we like to
Alright.
keep things simple if it's somebody else that's advertising.
Yes.
But, how many kegs should I put you down for?
Just to be safe too.
2 kegs, so that'll be 70 gold.
Alright.
And he'll spend time with you writing out the paperwork for 2 kegs, and you'll pay him 70 gold.
Yeah.
And that deal is done right away, and they'll send this off to somebody to get that over to you tonight. Sound okay?
Yes.
Absolutely. Great. Then we will do that. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No. Now I just need to go to the guild.
Need to see the boss. Right this way.
Or no,
Oh,
actually, the other guild.
Oh, by all means, forgive me. Then, yeah, so now you're going to go.
However, tell him that the job in that bar has finished the job over in.
Well, don't you need to
What?
run back there and check on that?
Yeah, go ahead, do whatever.
Okay, let's go back there. And you don't see Jefferson, but Elizabeth's back there, kind of like taking over things and like. Yes, what can I do for you?
That job you sent us on Blackmore is finished.
What did he send you on again? It's been a while since I. Oh, that. Okay. Yes, we got confirmation. Okay. What was the reward I told you, or did I tell you anything? Didn't tell you a thing, did I? Good. Alright, in that case, she plops a bag of 500 gold. Here you go. This is for your services for them. Pretty much they liquidated what they made and told us this is what you were owed, so there you go. Spread that amongst your friends.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
No, just keep us in line for another job.
I will. Just so you know, with the holidays coming up, work's gonna get slow around here. So you might want to just kind of take it easy as the winter months kind of come around. But as soon as opportunity knocks, we'll let you know.
All right, thank you. I will be leaving.
All right. Are you going anywhere else?
I'm going to the Adventurers Guild.
All right. The place is kind of empty with the winter months. It has been decorated kind of festively. Most of the town has. I know I haven't been bringing it up, but most of the town has been like decorated in like Christmas decorations of sorts. But yeah, you come in here, it's kind of empty except for maybe a couple, like a clerk and someone who's just kind of hanging around for the free drinks.
Right. Going to kind of go to the clerk.
Yes, can I help you?
Hello, we are setting up a fight pit for the city, and if there are any adventurers here that are in between jobs, it would be a perfect place for them to earn some money, or to just come and have fun.
Interesting proposition. Roll me persuasion. I did see the construction work, and I was really curious what that was turning into. So it's going to be a fight pit, you say?
Yes.
I will let the master of the guild know, and maybe he'll be more than willing to send some help your way.
Alright, and would it be possible to post flyers here?
Oh, absolutely. Just not on the job boards, please.
Of course.
Of course. And with that, is there anything else you need, or is that it?
No.
That's it? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
will be leaving.
Alright. And
Finally,
yeah.
the Arcana.
Or the Arcanium.
And, yeah.
Yeah. Arcana is a location or group that we talk about
Okay.
all the time.
Okay.
Arcaniums are the shops that they run.
Okay.
Just clearing the air, just in case. I think one note will be my savior today. I do know it's run by an elven woman, if I'm not mistaken. What's your intention? Maybe we can just...
I am intending to buy a specialized item, custom made.
Oh, there's...
I don't expect it to be today. I intend to input an order.
Okay, so you make it to the Arcanium Spellweavers, which is the sign that has like little arcane looking runes on the wooden sign that kind of hangs over it with a wand. And you see the elven woman with golden eyes and long brown hair and soft pink tips at the end. And she kind of stares over at you as you enter. Okay.
Hello.
She kind of like puts her fingers on her forehead. And she kind of like waves a hand towards you. What can I do for you today?
Hello, I'm here to order a specialized item.
Yes, well, this should be interesting. What is this item you wish?
I wish for a stone to be imbued with teleportation. And would it be possible to send the user of the stone to a pre-designated place?
That spell might be a little more complicated than you'd think to make. Not that it hasn't been thought of. There has been a shorter version of it that requires 2 stones, and one would transfer you to the other. So if one stone was in one location and you had the other stone, you could teleport to the other stone and vice versa. But as far as a true teleportation being imbued into a stone, nothing of that magnitude has been created because it's just too high of a spell.
Alright.
Takes a lot of time and resources.
How about those other stones that you talked about? Did you either find those or place an order?
I can fish for you. I can find out if there's anyone who's willing to make them, or if there's any that are out there to be sold. I can't guarantee you a price.
Alright. Do you happen to have any here by chance?
No, otherwise I would have brought it up already.
Okay. But just general idea, what would the price be?
She kind of goes into a deep thought and squints her eyes, and she's running the numbers in her head, and she's like, let's see here. Could cost anywhere from 25,000 to 100,000.
Okay.
Just so you know. Like I said, these stones don't sound like they'd be cheap to make either.
Okay.
But is there anything I
Right.
can do for you in the meantime? And she is writing this stuff down.
Yeah, and I'm going to give her the address of the house and tell her to send word when you find news.
Alright.
And that's it for me. I'm headed back to the house.
Alright. I'm just taking notes and I'm going to add it to our game so I can not forget it. Alright. So, that probably took you maybe a good hour at least, if not longer. Is there anything that you guys are doing now that you're out there hugging your owlbear?
I kind of want to go hunt.
The hunting mood is on.
Yep.
What's everybody else wanting to do?
I mean, I was
Uh,
the hunting
know.
the owl bear seemed like a decent idea.
And what does Ryder want to do? Ryder?
oh, huh. I'm not sure what I would want to do right now.
Well, they're
I
taking
guess I
the.
can go with.
Yeah, you could go with him. I mean, you always
Yeah, I
have the
guess.
option to stick around the house if you want.
Yeah, you can stay with the out there.
Oh, the owlbear's going with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the owlbear's a natural hunter, just like you.
Okay.
And Fizzer will stay behind because he's mad at the owlbear.
I guess I'll stay behind. I don't really feel like hunting.
Okay, so if we can see what you can do.
Alright, so you guys go lumbering off, and you do have to go a little ways to get away from the civilization into the more wilder part of the woods that is close to your house. Probably about 10-15 minute walk, and then you can start finding thickets and brush, and then you reach a forest edge, and you're able to just kind of go into it. Who wants to make a survival check to track down something?
I'll leave that up to Gideon.
If you want to make the first one,
I mean, the
'Cause
owlbear
I'm
can
sure
make
they're-
it too if you want.
let's see, let Freya do it. The owl bear can key off of all that.
Alright.
Maybe not.
Don't worry, the owlbear ain't no better. So, you're looking and looking. You hear birds, you hear squirrels, but you don't see any game that would be worth hunting for about the better part of 15 to 20 minutes as you're kind of sifting through these woods. It might be the fact that you're close to civilization. Like, that might also be a factor. And you're like, yeah, that probably makes sense. So we might need to go deeper in. What do you want to do?
Continue on.
So deeper in.
Yep.
Alright, so you spend about another 15-20 minutes going a little bit deeper into the forest. Who wants to make the survival?
I'll make this one since the other two have already tried it.
Alright, so go ahead and make it. Is Pat's with you too, by the way?
I mean,
Just so I know.
I'm fast enough to keep up with anyone, so.
Oh yeah, I'm just seeing if it was necessary to bring him or if you left him
Pat's
up.
is a convenience when I was not quick, just to
Mhm.
save room,
Mm-hmm.
and he's also my dog, so it's good.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if you brought your dog with you too.
No, I don't want the owlbear to get confused and nom him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you continue for a little while. Now let me kind of roll something here. Let me think. Oh, roll. Let me see. We'll just start pulling some animals off here. Like, you see the distinctive signs of rabbits, jackrabbits, and stuff like that. I just type animal. Will it say anything? No. How about beast? That's an interesting idea. So, you're traveling through these woods for a moment, right? And then the air is kind of like still for a minute, and it's kind of weird because you don't hear anything in a nearby vicinity. It's like something scared everything away. You look down and you can see some familiar pad prints that you've seen in a cavern that was probably far north of this location.
Yeah.
You can hear some stomping maybe about 60 feet away from you, and some of the trees kind of shake and tremble.
Can I make a perception?
Yeah,
I mean, I'd point him out.
yeah. Yeah, you kind of look through the woods a little bit, and you see this giant cat-like creature with tentacles coming off of it, and they're just kind of wafting through the air. And you could almost swear it's like it's blurring with itself or something.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Jeez.
like hold a hand up and do the thing.
Alright. If you want to try to get the jump on it, I'll need stealth checks from everybody. And then we'll go into initiative.
I mean, I already started with a 13, so I wasn't, too hot there.
Yeah. What else we got?
14.
Very much better.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go right into it. So let's see, a stealth check from the owlbear. Yeah, you're all in the same boat together, and you all step on the same twig, and then that beast kind of turns towards you. He's like,
It's a big damn twig.
"Yeah, it was, wasn't it?" It was. Yeah, it probably wasn't you two. It was actually the owlbear who pressed down on this log. Like you guys jumped on it, and the owlbear just, and this beast just kind of turns its head and looks towards your direction. And now I need you to roll initiative. Let's get Ryder off of this map, and let's get Shishay out here to watch. And I'll say we'll start you off in this location. So go ahead and click your token, roll initiative. I already cleared it.
Displacer beasts are cool.
Let's see who's going for us. I think it's not the Displacer Beast. Gideon.
Isn't it? Maybe I'm thinking of another thing.
What do you want to do? It's still some ways away from you.
I want to get Bella off the keyboard first. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Meow. Into the ceiling fan. I'll let that be a free action.
Yeah.
She claws
love
onto
my
the bottom
cats,
of the
I really
fan and she
do.
just rotates at the bottom of it. No, I don't even know if you have a ceiling fan.
Well, Gideon's got a simple, tried and true method.
Sure enough.
Charge in.
Five,
Are you going to?
10, 15. Yeah, I can make that easily.
Yeah, you can make that. I didn't start you guys too bad off. Yeah, like it started to approach you, you guys started to approach it, you closed the distance, and it's like, oh, we know we're all here, right? Okay, let's go. So you make it up there, let's see what you get. Alright, those look like one misses and one hits.
Oh crap, they get that displacement thing, don't
Yeah.
they? Well, not anymore, it doesn't.
No,
for at least the
not
rest of this
that
round.
turn. Yeah, the rest of this round. So it has like the shifting momentum, and you strike where you thought you saw it, but then it like shifted to the other side. You're like, wait a minute, why are you not over here? You're over there now. It's the kind of like thought I'm giving you, but you can interpret it however you like. And then suddenly you make a solid thud on it, and it's like letting out this vicious as the tentacles just kind of wave violently in the air as you finally make contact and start damaging it. And then all this illusionary stuff just kind of like comes into focus, and it's just this one beast now. Alright, anything else?
I don't really have anything other than, move, attack right now.
Yeah, it seems
Like,
like
obviously
you're-
the rage was going on, so.
Yeah. Oh wow, it gets a... Okay, that's interesting. Multi-attack. So the tentacles it's got tries to lash at you, but you're Gideon. Either it's not strong enough to hit you, or you're too short for it to reach. And it just kind of wafts at the air and then strikes out at your foot, and it's like getting frustrated. It's still kind of maybe there's blood like seeping in front of its eyes, and it's trying to get a good vision. Maybe now you're in the same mode that he was in earlier, so it just totally misses you. We come up to the next in the order, which is Freya.
I'm gonna send out Call of Lightning to it.
So the storm starts to build up in the air. Go ahead and roll me that damage, and I'll get you a deck save. That's all. Oh, well, that's all, folks. Damn! Where'd you learn that? Crack of lightning comes chug-a-lugging right there in front of, I assume you got towards the ass end so you don't hit Gideon.
Yeah.
And it lights its ass up and it's like, its two hind legs like jump in the air after it hits. Unsure why it's fucking doing it, but then it like lands back down. It's like glancing, where the hell did that come from? Looks up at the sky and it's like, ow! Let's see what you're gonna do, Hootie.
They can fly. He doesn't have to.
No, he
doesn't
doesn't.
be loud.
He can't fly.
Oh,
They don't have wings. They use their wings as feet. They're like dogs. No, wait, wrong person. Yeah, it doesn't say it has a fly option here, dude. Speed, 40 feet.
It's not.
No, it's not that kind of a owlbear. Its only owl feature is its face, not the entire body. So he will miss with the 12, but he hits with the claws as he slashes across this creature for 8 points of damage. And we come back to Gideon.
Okay. Pretty simple. Oh, he doesn't have the cloaky bit to him right now, does he? Since the owlbear hit.
Yeah, it's still not his turn. At his
Someone's
next-
about to get dicked on.
Yeah, so I will put this
Someone's
in.
about to get dicked on.
Well, how about you kill him, and then we'll talk about this.
Oh, what was that?
No, that wasn't enough to kill her. What's the other one? What's that all together?
29.
Oh, wow, what was that?
My second hit did almost as much.
So you
Garbage.
waylay into it, and
Hot garbage.
sure enough, it looks like it's on its last leg. And then all of a sudden it starts to blur again. You're hurting it, so it's just gonna go after you. It's like, stop it! One hit.
I'm not seeing these rolls. Are you whispering to yourself?
Yeah, 20 hits. Apparently it was
Yeah.
set to GM. I think I hit them because the displacer beast was like the boss at the time. For a total of 11 damage. 7 bludgeoning and 4 piercing, which 5 altogether with your rage.
Yep.
And that's his turn. Oh, what's Freya gonna do? I think I know the answer. Is it kill steal? Right there? Yeah? Alright.
Yep.
But let's see what happens, because... Oh no, it failed to save. Damn, sucks to be you. You're 6. How do you want to do this?
I'll just, yeah, just kill it.
Lands right on its ass and shoots out its front end, and its eyes light up with lightning, and it crumbles over and dies. Your owlbear starts to instinctively start gnawing at the neck.
Snoopy.
But yeah, you've managed to kill a displacer beast that has gotten out here somehow.
Time for the crystal-y thingy.
No, so we're gonna do another crystal.
Yeah.
Good
probably
luck.
not.
Nice.
What'd you get?
19.
Alright, I was looking up the thing to edit. Alright, that's good. You get a large pelt of displacer beast.
No displacer tentacles.
You want to include that on that roll? I guess we could do that. You get 2 of its tentacles. And a large displacer.
I have some pre-existing displacer pieces.
I wonder if they're still good.
I mean, they were magically cured by the crystal
Oh,
with the
okay.
whole. That's how I get 2 rolls out of my hides when I get the chance.
Yeah. Are we doing that again then?
Not right now.
Alright, so
I'll
yeah.
handle that in a second.
So I updated your information. Things are looking good for you, by the way. But not quite next, so to speak. What do you want to do? Anybody want to carve the meat, or
They like to want to guard it.
while the
I'll try
owlbear's
my
gnawing
hand
on
at
it?
it.
I'll lend a hand now that it's stripped clean.
Yeah, you might want to.
So with Gideon helping you out there, you managed to get like 3 or 4 I'll say 4 rations of displacer bees. Like you were
Thank
about
God I helped.
yeah, you about like cut off a bad section that you thought wouldn't be good, and then Gideon like says, no, you got to go all the way up to this tendon and then cut it. That way you get all the meat, and then you get a big lump of it. So there you go. And the owlbear is like seeing this large piece of meat that you pulled off, and it's like walking towards it, getting ready to chomp at it.
Oh, no.
Just kind of cooing at you, like, can I have it? And you're like trying to hold it away, and it's like following you around.
No.
I'll give the owlbear like 10 rations of the elk meat that I had.
Now or later?
Now, because it's hungry.
10? Just drop a couple.
10.
Don't you
Okay,
wanna-
5.
No, I just want to say, don't you want to ration this out so he doesn't clean you out every
Yeah.
time he gets hungry? Otherwise, he's going to
Okay,
expect
okay,
fire.
okay.
I mean, it's fine if you want to get rid of your inventory. That's fine.
Yeah, 2 or 3. for
I mean,
one.
they might go bad anyway at this point, so.
Yeah, well, you can feed them throughout the day.
Okay.
Pet treats.
Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
give him like 5 right now.
Yeah,
You
use
just
them as like training treats.
you drop them on the ground, or do you want to hand feed it?
I'll try to hand feed it again.
Ooh, being
Maybe
brave.
try to like do animal handling to make them,
Yeah.
oh, be softer.
Make
Can
an
I use-
animal. All right, here's what I'll do. Make an animal handling. Okay, and then I will give the beak disadvantage.
Okay.
So it pecks and it snatches the meat, and this time it snatches into the actual meat instead of your hand. And she seems to be getting familiar with, okay, I don't need to dig that deep or else they hurt.
Good girl. I kind of pet her a little bit.
I think you guys just like hearing me make animal noises. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, you guys made another hunt, found a displacer beast that went rogue into the forest somewhere nearby, and you cleaned him out.
What was that thing? Do you know?
That was a displacer beast. We found somewhere we found Visser.
I've never seen that creature before in my life. Ever.
Eventually, we could like armor the owl bear. Maybe an armored owl.
We'll see, but yeah. Anyway, back to the scene at hand. We fade back. Like you guys are heading back at this point, right? You two, Freya, Gideon, Owlbear.
Mhm.
You're all heading back at this point, right? And having that
Yeah.
little conversation about what was that. And then the camera kind of zooms back in at the house where Fizzer and Ryder and Shishay would probably
there?
be outside making sure those boys were fucking working. You can, like, Ryder, you might actually hear her say, "You better hurry up or I'm gonna go find out where Floof went." Yes, ma'am! And if anybody was out there to look at her, you could see this coy smile as she's just having her fun with them. But,
Ryder would find Fizzer and hey Fizzer,
what do you want?
I wanted to talk to you. I was wondering if you would want to accompany me on a walk.
Huh?
into town.
I'm sorry, my head hurts. What did you just say?
I want you to accompany me on a walk. If you don't want to, that's... I'm going into town.
Kind of folds his arms a minute. He's like looking at you. Should he insight check you or anything? Because he's got these suspicions.
I mean, if he wants to...
I'm just saying, is there a
I'm
reason
saying.
for him? Like, if there's no reason for him to insight you, I'm not going to do it. But, like, if it was a natural thing that was happening, I'd be like, insight check. I have
It's
no
just-
idea what the fuck this is. Okay, why do you want to go to town then?
Well, I want to go to town because I want to go get some, cheap metals and stuff because I want to actually start using this crystal I got, but I thought maybe I could have some company because I kind of wanted to talk to you about something.
He's got this distrusting look on his face, and he's like, okay. Sure, let me get my cloak. And he'll grab his cloak.
Oh
And,
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
kobold.
he's good. He goes and gets his cloak, but he fits in town. No, some people know, some people don't, but he tries to keep a low profile.
Okay.
So you two,
Well, I leave my weapons at the house.
he carries
in
his
my
glaive
mouth.
on his back because it's a bad idea. You
I
never
just
know
ha-
what happens out in the streets.
Whatever.
You'll be fine.
I have my stuff with me.
You're a druid. You'll be fine. So yeah, you walking along. So what do you want to talk about?
I know you have been having problems with me, I guess. We've been back and forth. Just hope that's not like anything too personal.
He's just kind of quiet. Just listening to you at this point.
Cause when we're out there, like when we were on the hunting trip,
Mm-hmm.
you saw me in my form. Yeah, I can turn into many different forms.
Well, to be fair, I thought another direwolf came and ate you. Or hyena. Because
Yeah,
another
that's
hyena,
fine.
just like them, showed up. Here's an
Yeah,
ideal,
no.
Ryder. Hey, don't change into what we're fighting. I can't keep that shit straight.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Don't worry about that. I'll remember that.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure I taught you that lesson really well.
Yeah, yes, but when we're out there, and if you get the idea, hey, I feel like killing Ryder, just remember that the others, I need them, and sometimes they need me. I want to help them, and maybe not try to mess with me too much. I mean, I mess with you a little bit, I took your glaive, I was playing like a dog would, and whatnot, but that was all fun, okay.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright. Like persuasion, that's
Yeah.
not too good.
Well, to be fair, I'll roll an insight just to give you a fair playing field.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
I mean, he knows I'm being like.
Well,
sincere.
you're telling him this and everything, and he's like listening to you. You know he's listening, but how much of this he's actually taken in or actually cares to like comprehend? When you get the feeling like you're pouring your heart out to him, and he is listening to you. He's trying not to interrupt you, and you know the urge is there, but at the same time, you're not sure how effective this conversation is. However, having this conversation is something that probably needed to happen. So, anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I was looking for like a mineral store, like something that sells either like ore or ingots or something like.
I think I know the perfect place. Come with me to Spriggets.
Oh, okay, I follow Pizzer steps.
No, that was actually me, the DM, but... Oh,
okay.
you're looking for minerals? Hey, I know this gnome that lives, like, right down the road from here. Yeah, she has this store that has almost everything you want. She nearly cleaned my wallet out one day, though, because she had everything I wanted.
Okay. Can I roll an insight check on that?
Sure.
Oh, I was about to roll my real die.
That wouldn't be fair to me.
Oh, I know. Ah.
Yep, that
Yeah,
was
so-
very insightful. Nice.
Well, no, on my other campaign, we roll real die to trust this.
Yeah, not that I don't
I rolled the
trust you.
same thing.
Wow, that's some. It's just not meant to be. Yeah. So he takes you over to this female gnome store called Spriggets. There's a sign outside with a whole bunch of items on the sign itself, and you go in there and you see this sprightly gnome. He's like, "Hi, welcome, come store. Welcome to the store. I got everything you need. Come right on in." Ah, Sprigget, how you doing? No time to talk. Let's go talk about what we have to buy today. What do you want? So she stops for a brief
I've been
moment.
Here. I remember this place now.
Yeah. She
I'm
stops.
looking for like ore bars or
Ores
ingots
and
or
bars.
something like
You can
that.
get some bars. Well, let's see. I got all kinds of things here. I think I've had some mineral shipment come in. Let me go back looking back. Come on back here with me, and I'll show you everything I got. And she runs to the back, and she's opening up the
Alright.
door, and she's just going 90 to nothing.
I'm following.
Sprigget's
She's
tiring for me,
irritating
but
her.
still, she's a fun character. She just continues to speak in quick expediency, and she pulls out a big giant crate from the back. For her, it's a giant crate. And for, like, you, it's a giant crate. For Visor, it's a giant crate. So she pulls it out, and there's like... Yeah, you're all... Anyway, for someone like Freya, it's probably just a small box. Anyway. You can see, like, rocks of different sorts. Some look like crystalline rocks. Some look like amethyst rocks. There's even gemstones in this box that she's been saving up. You can see, like, sapphires, gems like that. There is, like, maybe some gold in here, it looks like actual gold nuggets. And she kind of informs you, I have some iron nuggets in here, I have some gold nuggets in here, I have some coal, if you need coal, if you need anything like that, and if you need anything else like gems and jewel stones, I got those as well. And you know, like, Fizzer's like, yeah, this woman has everything, I'm telling you, this is the place to go.
So, what can my gem handle?
You don't know.
I don't remember.
You know
I'll
it
get-
can make jewelry, or it's jewelry-like items. So,
Yeah.
or a
What was my ring made out of that I made? I probably have that written down somewhere.
It's probably silver or something like that. Alright, to help you out,
Yeah.
and the way I see it and what you got in front of you, that gold nugget could probably be useful to make like a gold chain. Sapphire, amethyst gems, or any jewel that you come across or buy from her could also like be fitted into it as well, being part of the ingredients, and it will make like a gem necklace. For now, it would probably be all decorational and be valued at whatever it's worth. The better your rolls are with it, the higher quality it'll look, and the more it'll sell for initially, and then maybe eventually, depending upon how far the levels go on this crystal, you can make something that might have magical powers, or the necklace and jewelry that you make can be imbued with magical powers more easily.
Okay, so I'll pick out some of the iron, some of the gold, and maybe a few like cheap, some of the like cheaper jewelry crystal.
And she'll tell you straight up. She's like, okay, if you're going to take this gold nugget, I must warn you right now, it is fool's gold. You don't want to be selling it as gold, but it is fool's gold, so if you want to go ahead and take that, it'll be cheap, but it'll be not gold.
Oh, okay.
But definitely could do something with it, I'm
I'll
sure.
make sure it does.
And then she, you know, she's just doing her 90 to nothing to try to sell you everything in the box. Like, I'll sell you a whole box for 500 gold if you got it.
And I don't have
No,
that
you don't?
kind of
Oh, damn
money
it.
on me at the moment.
How much do you have to spend?
But
And I'll
I'm
tell you how much
sure
you
I
can
can-
have.
I'll say I have about 150 gold.
150 gold? She drops the fool's gold in front of you. She drops a amethyst gem in front of you. And she drops an iron nugget in front of you. There you go. That'll be 150 gold.
Okay. Can I do some sort of check?
What do you want to tell her?
Like, well, I want to see if I can like see if this is worth like 150 gold.
Oh, okay. You want to insight it?
I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and insight it.
Again, picking up my dice. I
Yeah, well.
used. Okay, 20.
You get the feeling that this might be a little bit under 150. Like, maybe she can add something to it.
Is there anything else? Maybe, a little bit more that maybe. I feel like I could get a little bit more for 150.
Make a persuasion now.
Okay.
And now she's like going into her speech. Well, I don't know. I might do that. Let me see what I can
Oh,
do.
no.
No, I'm sorry. I must make money too, and this is a profit margin that I have. Out of pity, and this is weird. She like says, "Here, I'll throw another amethyst into it," and the amethyst is
Okay.
worth 50 gold.
Okay, I'll put the 150.
All right, and she'll trade you the items I told you. Hopefully you remember, because I suddenly forgot because Spriggett made me forget.
So I know there was like 2 amethysts in there.
So
and
2
then
amethysts, a
the
gold
fake
nugget,
gold-
and a fool's gold. An iron nugget. Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, you have 2 amethysts worth 50 gold each, and then the nugget for the fool's gold and a nugget for the iron.
Thank
Alright.
you.
You're welcome. You have a nice day. Is there anything else I can get for you? I do have bedrolls and pans and pots and books and stories and
no,
stuff.
I'm
are
good,
you?
I'm
What,
good.
no, are you? Oh, come on. There's got to be something else you need here. Fizzer's being her wingman all of a sudden. She's got everything.
I mean,
Got to take for Paula hasn't been used in a while.
do you have a book about ancient dragons, something historical and not like storybook?
Hey, check. Something about dragons.
It's a bit more specific, I know, but
Yeah,
like
it's-
it's kind of come up in recent days. The stuff about dragons. Kind of look at Fizzer, like I'm sure he.
Why are you looking at me?
Probably the same.
I didn't do nothing.
No, that's
Look, if
I
you
just
want to know
said-
about dragons, he kind of puffs up and he folds his arms. I can tell you everything there is about dragons.
Yes, but do you know about the 4? Wait, how many heads?
5.
5. Do you know?
Yeah,
about
that's
the 5
Tiamat.
heads? Well, how much do you know about her?
I bet I would know a lot more if I was still connected with Nefarious. Hey, I got an idea. You want to make it up to me? And this is a very bad idea, I know. And I bet half of you are like, I can't believe
What?
we're going here, but... Okay, get this. So, you remember my scythe, right?
Yeah, I remember. your side.
Yeah, yeah.
The evil thing.
Well, look, if I can get that back, I can make a connection with Nefarious, and I might be able to get that information for you. Just a
I'll
thought.
think about
I'm going to
it.
put it out there. Thank you, Spriggett. We're going to go now. Oh, okay. You sure you don't want any bedrolls or bedpans and anything? Nah, it's
Nope,
fine,
nope.
dear. It's fine. And she, like,
um,
Fizzer,
let's walk out.
so watch this. So, like, Fizzer, like, takes her by the hands, looks her in the eyes. You've been a dear. And trust me, I would love to buy everything in your store. I will tell my friends. I promise. And he, like, puts a hand up to her face and she's just like,
Smitten.
"Aw."
Smitten.
Yeah, so she... And Fizzer just kind of walks out. Bye! It was just, like, a weird way for him to shut her up. And then, yeah, she's, like,
Wow.
silenced for a moment. What just happened? So
Fizzer
anyway.
moved the
Yeah.
gnome or halfling.
Yeah, yeah.
She was.
Yeah, she's a gnome. Anyway, Fizzer, like, folds his arms behind his head. It's like, alright, so what are we doing now?
Well, I was gonna head back and see if the guys were back from their hunting trip, but wait, we still have that order in for those flowers that were gonna heal you.
Oh,
Maybe
Do
we
you?
should go check that.
we could, I guess.
Yeah.
I have no
Let's go
idea what
check
you're
on
talking
that.
about, Ryder.
Oh, that's a good point. You
Well,
said-
I'll follow you. You go.
Let's go.
So you guys go.
We're going to the trading
Center, that's fine. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So you wander into the trade center, and it's bustling with all kinds of business, and definitely a lot of holiday spirit in this place. Like, it's been decorated to the whim, to the wall, to the ceiling. There's like tassels everywhere, decorations.
Jubilee is
A
here.
giant jubilee tree out in the middle of the foyer. Yeah, they're decked out. There's like fake gifts underneath there, and you see Fizzer's eyes light up. He's like, "I bet one of those are for me!" And he starts to go over there towards it.
No, don't. The
What?
scissor.
What?
Don't. They're fake. It's decoration.
He kind of grabs his glaive. Somebody put fake presents on the ground.
Oh god.
Take me to
No,
him.
they're for decoration. You know, it's like people
Oh,
give presents.
Okay.
So, you
Okay.
know.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
I'm very wise. I know these things.
He like kicks one of the boxes and like, damn it. And all right, so you two go.
Thank God Freya went in there because she don't know shit about Jubilee.
Oh, this is going to be great. So yeah. Anyway, you go up to like the front desk, the front counter, the clerk that you guys once talked to. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm here looking to see if an order was filled.
What was the order? And by whom?
It was an order of there were flowers. What was he again? God, I had them written down somewhere.
I'll let you roll an intelligence check
Okay.
to see if you can remember.
Again, grabbing for my wheel dice. That 6-hour game last night just made me think.
Just
oh,
put them in a
for my
box.
wheel dice.
Move it away.
You said intelligence?
Yep. It's just to see
Could
if
it
you can
be-
remember it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you do
Oh, wow.
remember. It's a
Is
rose.
it bad that I know what it is?
Yeah, it's a rose monarch.
Okay, Rose Monarch. They were called the Rose Monarch.
And you also know it was for smash and grab. Who was picking it up?
I know it's for Smash and Grab.
Yeah, that's
God
you.
damn it, Groucho, that was my face.
But your face was like a tissue. So yeah, they kind of look it
Groucho
over.
is not Visser.
I know. I was in fizzer mode when I said it. So they're looking through their
I know.
missives, and they're like, okay, so it's not in stock, but I do believe we have word from Timor Kingdom that they might be sending us one. Should be
Oh,
here
well.
maybe in a week or two.
I'll keep that in mind.
Foregoing any Jubilee holiday stopping traffic on that, of course.
Alright, well, have a nice day. Happy almost Jubilee.
And fix your presents!
And just like,
Yeah, he's storming out like he's mad. He's still
Don't mind
learning
him.
about civilization, so there's all these lovely quirks I get to bring out.
I mean, I know about Jubilee at least. They had Jubilee in the Dondra.
Yeah, well, you know, this is Fizzer's first Jubilee as well, because it's like he hasn't been outside his clutch in the surface world
Yeah.
is unknown to him. So he's like learning things through you guys, and having conversations like you just had are like points of affinity that will encourage him in certain directions. Even though you failed, you still had that conversation, so it still counts for something. Like
Alright.
you're not
Well-
you're not hiding it from him, so he's aware of how you feel. So that's me putting it into like technical terms, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I just want you to know what you said wasn't wasted, even though the rolls were against you.
Aye, we're on our way home then.
Alright, so you guys head back. You're back from your kill session about this time, and Bar's coming back from his runaround. Is Bar going to be taking his money to the bank? Or are you going to worry about that later?
No, I'm
And we're
bringing
gonna-
it home.
Alright. So you bring it home, and everybody's just now coming back from their quick little trips around town. Hi, everybody. Hey, everybody, what you doing? What'd you do? Why is, Fluff trying to get inside the house?
Maybe we need to install an owlbear door.
Ooh, and it's like scratching against the wall. And you can hear the clunk, 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 clunk. We're done, boss. It's time to go home. Alright, great. Let's clock out. Let's go. And everybody's leaving.
It's okay, Flu. You're gonna have to wait out here. You can't fit in the house just yet. And I
Jesus.
pet Flu.
She tries to fit herself through the door. She gets stuck.
Poor Flu.
Should we try to push her into the house or push her back out of the house?
This owlbear's gonna be fun. Oh, let's take an owlbear home. It'll be great. Yes, it will.
I kind of want to try to lead her back to the shed.
Alright. Yeah, make an animal handling. We'll see if she can get out of the doorway. I love it. I love it. This is a great game, guys. I just want you to know. Oh, wow. Okay. So Shishay walks through the front door after going out for lunch. And she sees the owlbear in the doorway. And the owlbear's trying to force its way in. As, like, Freya's, like, going around back and, like, trying to pull her out. And it tried to strength check its way in. You could.
No, move backwards. Could I try? Oh, wait. Move? This might be weird, but don't resist. And I polymorph her into a little...
A little... I heard that and then it cut off.
A little
Mouse?
mouse.
So what's your DC?
What's my DC?
Yeah.
It's 15.
Is that a
I
wisdom?
mean, is she unwilling?
She
Yeah,
don't
it's
understand. She doesn't understand what's going on, so yeah. She's
It's okay.
unwilling.
It's a wisdom, I think.
Alright. Well, you can display the card.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
So she turns into a little
that
mouse.
failed.
Squeak, squeak!
I'm just gonna pick her up. It's okay, it's okay. And I kind of bring her out, and then I put her down and release the poly.
Okay, so you put her down, and then all of a sudden she's a owlbear again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And she's getting a little wound up from being changed.
It's okay. I just kind of
She's kind of like stomping around you, and then she's like stomping towards the shed, and then just kind of hiding herself there.
Oh. Oof, I'm sorry.
Well, at least you got her out of the house. I don't know if we can afford any more repairs. She kind of turns to Bar. Bar, could we afford more repairs?
Possibly.
Well, it is your house, so.
Maybe we
Gideon's
can
just
look
gonna
into
remain
getting-
suspiciously silent about all of my fucking money.
And she has no right
Could-
to know, so it's fine.
Hey, Shishay, could we
Hmm.
look into like having a bigger door installed?
This is my life. I guess.
I mean, I can fund that. I mean, for the most part.
You may want to call the people that repaired this back.
Oh yeah.
Put the door in.
I'll send a missive right away. And she kind of goes to her little secretary desk that's out
If
front.
there is a monthly thing we can pay, tell them we may opt in for that.
Yes, that might actually be a great idea. I'll tell them that we'd like to have them on retainer. But yeah, she'll write up a missive and she'll get into that. But yeah, is there anything?
How's the arena looking?
It is done.
It's done.
They just finished in high speed and it's like noon now. So you guys can
Yeah.
relish in the victory that it's done. We can spend the next half hour going over advertisement, kind of similar to how the auction house worked in a way. But in this case, it'll work towards how many people you can bring into the arena and how many competitors you can get as well. And then next week, we can have
Yep, you cut out.
Next week we can have.
I think we lost Star.
I think we lost our
You,
DM.
you might try turning Discord off and back on. Unless his internet just completely went out.
His internet could have died. Is that you, Star?
Hello? problems.
Try changing servers, see if that might help.
We have confirmation his microphone.
Oh, okay.
I think it died.
Hello? Hello?
There you are.
I don't have a mouse, so my portable USB hub already fucking broke, apparently. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. Let me plug my mouse back in. What was I saying? I was saying we could spend the next half hour discussing how you're going to advertise, and then next week we can have a fight pit and Jubilee. Yeah, and Jubilee. So, hopefully I can keep going here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Got two tables and a microphone. Okay. I'll have to look at this later. Alright. Anyway, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, Bars already put word out with both guilds.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And you said you were making flyers? I didn't hear any way.
Yeah,
I have a ritual spell called Skywrite, where I can literally write stuff in the sky.
Yeah, but how many people are going to know to look up?
I mean, people
I mean-
don't always look down.
Well, they don't always look up either.
I'm probably going to see if Shishay and everyone else that, help make flyers.
Sure.
And then we can probably set them up around town in the, hotspots. And probably have it, not necessarily big letters, but somewhere near the bottom have, like, Freya Stormborn announcing.
Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah, just tell me how you want to word it, and we'll say that's what you guys spend time doing.
Like, if anyone's got any other options, say it. But pretty much, Fight Pit hosting at this address, look for Skyride. Concession or L being sold, and bets taken.
So, that's like the basic information, and then Fizzer's like, yeah, we could tell them, like, we can, like, oh, hell, how did I have it
The
thinking?
winners get a reward, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Do we have a sign up? So you're going to put in, like, information like, sign up is at blah, blah, blah. Time is at blah, blah, blah when the fight starts. Fill in the blanks as we figure it out. You want to advertise there will be drinks to be purchased at the event, so you can enjoy ale while watching people beat the shit out of each other.
Mhm.
And then you guys can decide what kind of event you guys want to have. Like, you want to start it off as like a Royal Rumble like we did before, or do you want this to be one-on-ones? Or, like, see how many competitors we can get interested in the advertisement?
We have an overabundance of competitors. It'd probably be best for the
Yeah, we'll find quick ways to do it.
free-for-all.
Yeah. Hey, give me...
But if it's not many, then one-to-one. I'll do
You
that.
guys keep planning. I need to use the restroom real quick. But keep planning. I'll be listening. I'll be right back.
You think it would be best for a one-on-one?
If there's not people. I mean, if there's a lot of people and we're doing that, it might the majority of the day.
Mm-hmm.
We could have, before the show, or me or Freya could like entertain by, having an animal go out and we fight or something.
We could also use the fight pit for people with grudges. We could let them
Yeah.
go in and fight each other, and then when
Yeah,
one of them
grudge
goes
match.
down, we pull him off each other, and we charge them for the decent, the chance to fight and not get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
That does make sense.
We could have like, kind of gladiator kind of battles where people want to test their steel rather than just punching.
Yes, but we would
And
probably...
of course, I would be there to, me and Frey, well, at least me, would be there to make sure no one dies out there.
I mean, I'd be the announcer, so I can probably... I'll be overseeing the thing, so...
And I'll be on the ground, once someone goes down, I go over. I got cure wounds, I can do that. I actually have that prepared.
Sounds good to me. Do I need to dress up a certain way for this announcer thing?
Maybe we can get you some
on-
flashy clothes.
Oh god.
I pretty much planned on a flashy cloak and the bobblehead that I have that you can borrow.
Okay.
We gotta show off those dragon figure. Your
I feel like this
lies
is gonna
dragon.
end up like that one anime with the evil teddy bear.
I've never heard of that one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you know what I'm talking about? The black and white teddy bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that like Persona or something?
No, it's not Persona.
So what else do we got?
What about like sort of like Gideon's longsword, only flashier? Maybe. I mean, it would certainly
Do
draw
we want to
attention.
just get Freya a chainmail bikini and call it a fucking day?
It has great armor stats. But it chafes like fuck.
Almost no armor at all. It must be high level.
I was gonna...
How about you wears nothing?
No.
I'm just kidding.
There's only one battle where you get to wear nothing. And that's not one you share with everybody.
I look away and I'm like, yeah.
Any rate,
Freya kind of turns red in the cheeks.
at any rate, yeah.
I think
you
we're
need
both red.
you need clothes. You need something flashy. Yeah. I like that idea.
Hey, Shisha, do you have anything?
I'm just listening to what
Christ,
you
did
guys
not
are.
just act.
I'm just listening, and I'm seeing if there's anything I can do to help, and I don't see a thing I can do yet.
Well, I mean, you're a girl, don't you have, like, dresses and stuff? I never had a dress.
Narrows her eyes. Shoot.
I don't
sorry-
usually
I'm
have
sorry,
dresses
what did
and
you
stuff.
ask?
I haven't had... nothing. I thought most human women had, like, dresses and stuff.
Well, you wouldn't wear a dress to this event.
Well, flashy clothes. I don't know.
Get her a cape. Get her some tassels. Give her something that moves in the air.
Like
I don't know.
pasties?
Not those kind of tassels.
You said tassels. What was I supposed to think?
She, like, face palms herself. It's like, never mind. I'm done. where
a castle.
I was talking to like a rope that's tied around the cape and just kind of flourished with it. But apparently, some people have their heads in the gutter.
I mean, I didn't
Freya
say.
at this moment is beaming. She's like, oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, even she's like, should I be even embarrassed by all this shit? I don't know. But I'm not gonna show it. My warrior pride won't let me. It's just
Maybe
kind of.
something tight fitting, but showing a little bit of skin, maybe?
If it matters, I can go shopping with you. There's a fabric store north of town that can make dresses or flashy clothing. We could check there if you like.
I would very much appreciate it, Shishay.
Very
I mean,
well.
Look at me. My clothes are mostly made out of plants. I don't have a very good fashion sense.
As true as that may be, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a ladies' night out, and we can go and shop. Very well.
Just hear a hiccup.
Yeah, and she'll be like, I'll set up an arrangement and we can go take care of these issues within tomorrow.
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much all she has to say. Why are you going to the courthouse, Bar?
We need permits for death fights, for, public, for
Ah, perfect.
1 week, business permits. I don't know if these are things.
No, that's absolutely a valid reason to go. Alright, I was just making sure you weren't going to turn yourself in. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Everything's
Lock me
fine.
up. No,
Matt,
no.
and turn himself in for what? He hasn't actually done
No,
anything that illegal.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
They have nothing on me as of right now.
No, they don't. That's fine. There's an official building. It's kind of like the mayor's office, whatever. And it's like a city hall more than a courthouse. And you know that the mayor functions around here along with his secretaries and clerks. Finding a clerk to help you with this situation doesn't take you too long. There's a small line. You wait maybe 15-20 minutes as people kind of like expediently get what they need done. Like people must be coming in here to pay property taxes or something like that. And then you get to the front of the line. And how can I help you today, sir?
Because I'm sure there's some that I would probably forget. I'm just going to kind of generalize it and say I would need all of the permits that I would think are needed for a fight, including like death fights, for dangerous animals, stuff like that.
And she generalized it as so. She sends you to another window. And then she says you need to go to this window. And then you go to that window. And then the lady at that one's like, no. Yeah, we're doing this. You need to go to this window. And eventually one says, oh, I can get that started for you. And then as you're starting to fill out, and she looks it over, she's like, oh, wait. You need to go to this window and get the other form first. It's basically...
When I go to a window, how much would it take to expedite this?
So you're offering money to expedite it faster? So yeah, eventually all of this kind of like takes place, and then you're like, I had enough of this. Let's just get to the bear attacks. You get a permit for the fight pit itself. You applied for a permit to get a death pit, like death rules can be applied. You'll try not to let people die, but if they do, they sign a waiver. Something to that effect. Like it's got a whole bunch of legal documents. Basically, you're getting a warrant to run, or you're not approved yet, but it is in the bureaucratic system, and you pay to expedite it quicker. So you might actually hear back on it a lot sooner than you would if you just let the system do whatever they were going to do.
No, it's only going to be a few months now.
Yeah. Well, no. Like, you get the permit to run the fight pit, though. You just can't run arena matches yet. Because they're going to send out... Yeah, and the cost is about 200 gold for the permit.
Yeah.
And it'll be... Like, you applied for now, but there'll be a price attached to it, like 300 for the death permit. That way you can do arena matches. And she informs you we're going to send an inspector over once you start having a couple performances. And we're going to have your place inspected to see if everything's in place so that we can run arena matches there like you were talking about. So basically they're going to have somebody inspect your arena. You guys are going to have to pass the inspection. I'm going to enjoy that session, I'm sure. And then you'll get your death warrant if you want it, or the death permit for arena matches. However you want to
Permit to
generalize
kill.
that. But yeah, the permit to be killed. But yeah,
Maybe we can have like wizard duels. That'd be cool.
So basically, Bar slipped out while you guys were not paying attention, and he spent the next hour doing the bureaucratic work in City Hall. And this music that's playing right now is what it's playing, that piano music. But yeah, you managed to you got your starting permit, so you can start having fight pits at least. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm done. I'm returning.
So you return home, but he's been gone for about an hour, guys, and you haven't seen him. Is there anything you guys want to do while he's out?
So, is there any magic built into the arena? I heard there was something like.
You might have to get that installed personally. Probably something you'll have to get from the Arcanium. I will definitely look into it because we wouldn't want people to get hurt.
Well, I thought at the beginning when we first bought it for 5,000, you said that there was going to
Oh,
be
yeah,
like
maybe
a
there was,
Spare
yeah.
the Dying.
Oh yeah, Spare the Dying is casted on the iron.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, she forgot. Oh, yeah, I guess there is that. Okay, then I guess I don't have to worry about that. But anything else you need to talk about?
Not that I know, really.
Alright, so an hour passes. Bar comes back with the permit. We just been twiddling our thumbs for an hour. Where have you been?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. You weren't here. You're right. That is nowhere here.
So, have you all decided on the costume thing?
Shisha's gonna help me with it.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
go
do what I can.
And so
As
is
well.
Ryder.
This is my
Ryder, just try not to make me look like a slut, okay?
I think
Wait, what?
that is-
No, of course not. That was a joke. It's like punch her tail lightly. Of course, I'm not gonna hurt her because she's a dragonborn and I'm a halfling.
I'm going to be making flyers for probably the rest of it.
Alright, so you guys are gonna spend. Oh, go ahead.
Would a picture be anything further, or just my name?
I mean, they do know who you are. They did find you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If they found you there, they are more than certain to find you here.
Okay.
Especially if they
Yeah,
had
you're
eyes.
right. I'm kind of nervous about this. Like the announcer thing.
It'll be
You'll do
fine.
great.
I would like to have a final answer before I start making these flyers.
Okay. Yeah. I will do it. I will do my best.
So we got faith in you.
Or maybe they have faith you'll fail. Either way, it's just an ideal to. Yeah,
No, I'm gonna go along with it. I will go along with it.
Shisha's like that dark truth. Like, yeah, you might fail, but so what? Anyway, yeah. Unless there's anything pressing, like you're telling me you're gonna put flyers. Maybe you could tell me like general locations or areas. But I imagine you're just going around town asking if you can put flyers up, and then however many yeses you get, you'll put them there. Roll me a D100.
Alright.
Good job, Bar. Good job. 13
I think
places
that's
out of
pretty
over
bad,
100 say yes, and then like 77 of them are like, no, you can't put nothing up here.
Could
Well,
I
put it on the
help?
street outside.
Mm-hmm.
Could I help put flyers up?
Yeah, you can help, but that's not going to help the roll. Yeah, so you go around town posting them on any street lamp you can find and everything, and you post them in the guilds, and you post them in the brewery, and you post them in... Try to post them in the inn. He's like, nope, take that shit outside, I don't want that on my wall. But, you know, like, that... So, yeah. A lot of people were negative to putting the flyers up to begin with, but at the same time, you managed to spread where you wanted to spread initially.
And also, I'm putting it one that has thieves in the brewery, saying, you know, like 10% off the drinks if you, say bar sent you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something to get, at least a little bit of business. From
Maybe
the
I can
people.
use my girlish figure.
You're a dragonborn. I don't know how many people will be attracted to your girlish thick figure.
Hey, I could
Yeah,
try.
come on, men are horny bastard.
Yeah, it's true. I'm the only one that's vain.
So do I need to make a perception?
Persuasion, maybe.
Yeah, persuasion.
To see if you can, like, open up how many places rejected bar. Alright. So, I want you to roll me a D100.
D100.
Mm-hmm.
Something's this way. 1D.
100, yep. Hit enter. Was that really the roll? Was that really the roll? I mean, that's really what you roll?
Yeah.
I seriously doubt you're going to let me, but would it be possible to go back and try to persuade some of these people of my own?
I'll let you make a straight persuasion check. I mean, it sounds fair to let you at least have a chance to say, come on. Alright, and then I'll have you re-roll a D100 to see how many of these people you persuaded. Or a percentage, I should say.
Oh my god!
Well,
We're
fight
getting
this
shit
canceled.
on.
No, not necessarily. It's just not going to be a big crowd on the first night. Which, in all ideal, it's probably not going to be busy on the first day. So this whole idea of having an extravagant big event up front, it kind of falls to the wayside as, like, a lot of people don't seem interested. But, you still put your best efforts forward, and you're like, I'm just going to keep posting. And I've done some secret rows here, kind of like checking the reception of all those advertisements. And we'll pick up on the results as I kind of like make characters and stuff to throw into the fight pit for next week.
Right.
But, yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we close up?
I guess head back home once we're done failing, I guess.
One thing
sorry.
Yeah.
I
One thing we
didn't
can do is we could run the dress phase real quick, maybe, if it won't
That
take
would work.
and then we can close on that. And then next week we kind of like set up for Jubilee. So like be sure to get a hold of me during the week asking what you can do. But alright, so Shay finally comes along and says, Ryder, Freya, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dressed up in my best clothes.
And Shishay looks at you funny like, that's your best. This is my life.
What? Ishay, it's okay. Maybe you
Come
can
on,
find
let's
me
go.
some good clothes.
Maybe. We'll see. I hope you brought your checkbooks.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, on we go. And she takes you into town. And Shishay is kind of like dressed in like a half yukata type outfit looking thing. Like she's got like a top half that looks kind of like it's ceremoniously like kimono-ish. And then the bottom part's like a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got her hair up in this triangular shape, of course. And then she just kind of wafts through town, kind of takes you about towards the bank area, and then to the right she takes a turn, and then there's this big fabric shop. Let me see if it had a name. I know we had it once. I might have to look at the other book and see if I can find it. By the way, the repair shop guys, the name was Galantine, in case anybody forgot, because I know I did.
Galantine.
Galantine's repair shop. What did I do with that notebook?
Prime services.
What's it called? Finer Services?
Yep.
You write that out for me. I don't know if I heard you right.
No, I was just, like,
Yeah, you got old notes, right?
trying to write down
Finer
the notes.
Services, right? That's what you said.
I said prime services, but I
Prime
was
Services.
just-
No, if that's what it was. I'm trying.
that might not be the
Prime
I
Services.
just said something.
Yeah, sure, that'll work for now. I'll give you the actual name once I find that notebook. Didn't think that was going to come up today, but here we are. I believe it's run by an elvish woman who I can't remember her hair color. We'll just say blonde for now. So, a blonde-haired elf kind of greets you as you walk in. She's just asking, how may I help you today? And she's like, I'm here to find clothes for these two. And maybe something nice for me, too. My boss is paying, by the way. Oh, very well.
You
our
Galatine
boss
doesn't have an
is
N
saying-
before the T.
Not like that. Mine was spelled, well, Galatine. Galatine. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Gallatin's Fixer-Uppers is what it was. For that place. But no, this...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the fabric shop where you bought your royal clothes as Raskin.
Oh yeah, I never paid attention. I just got the crap a lot.
Yeah, I was like, I can't remember it. I know I wrote it down in that notebook, and I'll have to find it later, but I will definitely give you that. But, Shishay's here telling you guys, so we need something flashy for her because she's going to be an announcer at a fight pit. You got anything that can help? And the lady's looking at the Dragonborn like, well, you have these white scales that kind of stand out already. I would say something that shows you more apparently. Maybe a black cape, perhaps? This may sound tacky, but top hat as well, maybe?
A top hat?
The top hat?
Well, you're an announcer. I see announcers wear top hats a lot. Just to show that it's just an attention grabber. Someone with a tall hat on top of their head usually grabs attention. We can
He's
also...
already pretty tall.
I was thinking more like a circlet of some sort.
Perhaps. Do go on. Well, tell me what you think you need, and we'll come to a compromise.
Like, I think, since we're going for flashy, I'd like to show a little bit more of my skin. Like, like a bit, like silks, or anything flowing. Like,
Maybe an outfit like that picture you posted like a week ago.
So you're looking for a dress, then?
yeah, Kinda, yeah.
What color silk? Red, maybe?
Red or black would be fine.
Black? I see.
Since my scales are white, it'd stand out.
Absolutely. So, black velvet dress, or not, silk dress. Black silk dress. With maybe gold trimmings of sorts, perhaps?
Yes.
And a gold circlet?
Or silver.
Silver. I like silver. We'll do silver. Black and silver, and then a silver circlet. Might
Yes.
blend into your head, though, won't it?
If a jewel maybe is there, like a black or a
A black pearl, perhaps?
yes.
Okay, we'll go with a black pearl then. And then she'll kind of like make a design, kind of go over with you. And yeah, it looks like a very fine long dress. I would assume, like, no, or like it'll have like the slits on the side. But she said show more skin. So maybe it'd be like, have like body parts that are kind of like trimmed out of it. Maybe it won't go past the knees. I don't
Maybe
know.
a little
Okay,
tasteful side boob.
Maybe
So
if-
I'm thinking like a bikini top maybe, and have like straps going across her scaling of her belly,
Are
and
we
then
talking
connecting.
Tifa?
Kinda, yeah.
How about we go into this in deeper detail out of character, but we'll say like for the better part of an hour, you two spend time going over plans, and then eventually she kind of turns to Shisha and's like, okay, and now what else can we get? Oh, this little one wants something to look cute into.
Hi.
Oh, dear. Hi. So, what are you looking for?
Something, nice, flowy, not, something I can move in. So, but very natural colors.
Like a green,
Never really.
perhaps?
Yeah.
I am picturing a battle skirt motif. Straight top, fluffy little bottom, but nothing constricted by movement. It's kind of like a, I don't know, have you actually heard of a battle skirt?
I don't think I've ever heard of a
Well,
battle skirt.
it would look like a mini skirt. Think of Weiss whenever I say this. Like Weiss from Ruby. She kind of
okay.
yeah.
No,
So
I know
that would
what
be
you're
like
talking
your
about.
ideal of a battle skirt, so to speak. And
Okay. Yeah,
it'd be
that
like
sounds
a
good.
yeah, and it'd be in greens instead of what she has. And then is there like any colors you want for trimming or anything, or any other designs you want added? You can go over that with her if you want, and we can just kind of move to Shisha's. Unless there's anything else you want to add to it.
In today in D&D, our entire female character line turns into anime girls.
Well, yeah, I know, right?
Maybe like a gold
And right
circlet
now-
that looks like
We're in the customization stage right now. Give us a second.
perhaps something like that.
Yeah, alright. We'll kind of work that out a little more out of character just to save time here. And then Shisha's like, I want the most expensive dress you have.
I just look at Shisha and I'm just laughing.
She narrows her eyes and it gives you all a coy look. And then she pulls out the company's bank book. And that's where
Wait,
we're
what?
going to end our session.
Yep.
Parsay, hey, wait, what?
Yeah, Bart is now stirring in his slump like someone spending my money.
You feel a disturbance in the force.
Maybe one of the guys should have came with us.
They chose
No,
not
it's
to,
girls'
so
night.
and Shisha's like, I'm not spending my own money.
Go ahead and throw our dresses on there too.
Yeah. Well, Shisha's like, but yeah, I'll give you a price and everything next week. But who knows? Maybe you'll convince Shisha to do that. Who knows? And we'll pick up on that next week, guys. And for that, we'll go ahead and start tuning out. Dang, my audio just keeps messing up on Roll20, so we missed out on a lot of music. You got quiet over here. But, join us Sunday. What are we doing Sunday anyway? What's going on over there?
Climbing a mountain.
Yeah, we're climbing a mountain. We just found a couple of
We took
puppies.
Anna. Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff happening on Sunday. That's Time War Kingdom at 12 p.m. Central. Join us for that. And then come back Wednesdays to check us at 7 p.m. for all the fun that's happening here in Tynac. Fight Pit, Jubilee, Secret Santa. We'll try to get to that next week. And with that, anything you guys want to add before we close? Or
Nope.
Nope?
Nope.
Nope? Nope?
Good.
Get out of here.
This is great, right? And with
Not
that,
This is great.
not really?
This is the best
No.
night ever.
Best night ever, huh? Yeah, like, she wasn't just going for the close. But yeah, with that, do you hear the calling? Because it's calling on someone's checkbook.